Hey, what's going on here? Rex the dog. Woof, 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 bark, bark, bark. Let's get things going. Let's get things rocking. Let's get things rolling. And see what people are getting up to today. See what people are getting up to today. Undo, 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 undo. I accidentally pressed something on my computer and now I need to press undo. Undo, 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 undo. Where is my button to undo? That should be me. That is me. That is me. That's like, that should be me. Guess what? It is me. Hey, what's going on, people? Rexadog here. Woof, 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 bark, bark, bark. Etc, etc. You know how it be, you know how it goes. We're hanging out here today. We are going to be playing some Voice of Void. Ender! Dude, again, nice to see you again, dude. Nice to see you again, man. Crystal Snake, Fireball, what up? People stopping in to say hello. Beagle, arf, arf, arf. Beagle, enjoy your Jeep ride today. Enjoy the good weather when you go out this afternoon. Enjoy yourself. But welcome on in, people. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. I put out a little thing a few days ago that I wanted to do some kind of like... Dude, a canary as well. What the hell? Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Everybody's stopping by, man. Everybody's coming to say hello. Everybody's coming to say hello. Crystal Lynn, howdy doody. Let's fricking go. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll, baby. No, but very, very nice day here. Easter Sunday here in Spain. Really, really nice day out today. It's like 23 degrees Celsius. I think that's like 70 something. 70 something in Fahrenheit. So it's quite nice weather here today, you know, for like start of April, whatever. You gotta hop on Twitch, cool. Cool. It's 5 a.m. for me, usually working as point, so you catch your new days off. Gotcha. I feel ya. Yeah, this is when I usually stream, Ender. I sometimes do like a later stream. So I sometimes do a stream which for me is in the evening time. So for me is in the evening time, you know, so like about 5-6 hours from now. About that, I sometimes do a late stream like that, but this is when we're typically hanging out most days of the week. So it's like morning for people in the west of the world. Us here in Europe, it's you know, middle of the day, and it's, you know, evening for those who are out east. Out east. It's warm in Canada today too, 6 degrees. Let's freaking go. Let's go. My brother's going to Canada. My brother got. Hey, let's go. Thank you for coming to follow us over on Twitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dude, my brother, he booked some plane tickets out to go to Canada. So I've got my cousin who lives out there, right? I've got my friend, my old roommate who he lives in London, Ontario, that's right. And then I've got my cousin who lives out there. And he's, my brother booked Hydration Station, where's my water bottle? It's right here. And it's empty, we're gonna need to fill that up. But my brother, he booked out, because my brother really likes football, right? Or maybe you guys call it soccer. My brother really likes football, right? And so he really wants to go to the World Cup. And he was like, oh, dude, because they're doing this big North and Central American World Cup, right? Like, they've got some of the games are happening in Canada, some on the West Coast, some on the East Coast, and some in Mexico. That's what it is, right? So it's all these happening in different places now. And he was like, oh, dude, like, I could go, you know, finally visit our cousin. I could go finally visit our cousin in Canada and go to the World Cup as well. Obviously, it's like a lottery system, right, to get the World Cup tickets. And he got 10 tickets. He got 10 tickets, I believe. So he got 2 sets of 4 and 1 set of 2. I think that's what he got. So I think he's going to 3 games. While he's over there in Canada. So he's got 1 which was 4 tickets. That's going to be him. These are all gay people. So it's my brother and his boyfriend and my cousin and her wife. So they're going to 2 games together because they got like 2 sets of 4, right? So they're going as like all 4 of them to 2 games. And then 1 game he was only able to get 2 tickets. So that's going to be him and his boyfriend. So he's quite excited about that because, I mean, there's no guarantee with stuff like that. If you want to go to the Olympics, dude, you'll definitely get tickets to the Olympics. You can show up to the city the Olympics in, and there's going to be some sport where you can easily get tickets for. Okay, sure, you're probably not going to get the 100 meters men's sprint final at the Olympics, all right? Good luck with that. But I mean, there's so many sports in the Olympics and so many things happening simultaneously. You can book a trip to wherever the Olympics is happening, and you're going to know you're going to be able to go to watch a few different sports, right? That's like totally possible. That's totally doable. Same thing, honestly, with tennis. Dude, with tennis as well, because there's so many, when it's like tennis tournaments, there's so many games happening simultaneously across like 5 or 6 courts. It's like, dude, you're going to be able to go see tennis. But World Cup football, good luck, dude. Good luck. So he's actually been really, really lucky in getting those tickets. I think they did cost quite a bit of money. More money than I would be willing or able to afford. I think they did cost quite a bit of money. I think there has been like controversy on that. I think they're like average like 200 euro a ticket, $200 a ticket, something like that. I think for some games they go up like, you know, I think you can pay what you want. The sky's the limit, right? I think they get up to crazy prices, but I think on average they're like 200 euro a ticket or something like that. So it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of freaking money. But he's never been to a World Cup before, and he like loves football and stuff like that. So for him, it'll be like a, you know, sort of once in a lifetime thing. But there we go. That's me rambling on about Canada for a little bit. My brother's going to Canada. I need to make the Canada trip soon, man. I need to within the next, you know, couple of years or whatever. I need to get my ass out of Canada, visit the cousin and all that kind of stuff. Because she's there. She's got the passport now. She's Canadian. She's whatever. She's living there, you know. She's definitely made her life over there. Similar to the way I've kind of made a bit of a life for myself here in Spain. Here in Spain. What did I want to talk about? What stuff did I want to talk about today? Quite a few things, I believe. What was on my mind? Oh. I did say a couple. Spain without the S. No. Spain. Full fat Spain. Spain. If we're gonna drop one letter, we're dropping the I. No, we're not dropping the I, we're dropping the A. If we're dropping one letter, we're dropping the A. Okay? If we're dropping one letter, we're dropping the A. We're not dropping the S, man. We're vibing over here. Yeah, the only pain we got's the gain. Spain without the in. Yeah, maybe. Span, yeah. Span, yeah. Wingspan. We're gonna play this game called Voices of the Void today. It should be up here. There should be a little somewhere in this region, over here. over there somewhere. There should be a little thing that kind of says what we're doing. But I think, dude, I'm quite excited for a bunch of the games we got kind of coming up that we're going to be playing. Friendster89, let's go. Thank you for the follow.
Is now
Thank you
following.
for stopping by. Thank you. Come say hello to old Rex the dog. But yeah, dude, there's quite a few games that we got coming up. Stuff we've already been playing, and stuff that we got coming up, which I'm kind of hyped about, which I think's going to be pretty fun when we start looking at the, you know, the rest of the month of April, as a concept. Who wants to hit up the 7 US, enjoy all the gumbo, one with everyone? Dude, gumbo's great. I love gumbo. It's not something like, you know, that's made a lot outside, you know, the place like here where I live in Spain. You sometimes get, you know, you do find some sort of like restaurants that do have it every so often, but I love gumbo. I rarely have gumbo. I really, really like it. I remember the first time I had gumbo when I was like a teenager, and I was like, this is sick. I really, really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So I would probably like to go to the 7 states and enjoy lots of gumbo. I would probably quite enjoy it. Dude, what did I want to talk about? Yeah, no, there's quite a few things like kind of this month I'm sort of excited about doing. We're going to be finishing off the Space Marine 2 operations with Avian and Toxic. I'm looking forward to that. We may be going to have a friend on the stream on Tuesday to play Peak with us. So if anyone wants to join Peak on Tuesday, I think that's probably going to be the plan. We got the new Warframe clan, which is going strong. I'm really vibing with that. I'm going to try out Superliminal, the new like survival horror game with not survival horror game. It's like mascot horror game. We're gonna try that with Risu later in the week. Pokemon Champions dropping. Tomodachi Life is out in like a week and a bit. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna put together 2 sort of group games this month. So I'm gonna put one in the middle of the month and one kind of to the end of the month. So in the middle of the month, I'm going to put on a Jackbox party game. So hopefully a lot of people can join in that on from chat, because you just kind of join in from browser. So I'm going to put together a Jackbox party game in the middle of the month, which should be fun. And then towards the end of the month, I'm going to start another open Tycoon Transport Deluxe game where we can work together to build roads and trains and stuff like that. So, kind of looking forward to those things. A lot. Here in the States, gumbo is made in Louisiana. I've never been to that part of the world. I've never been to Louisiana. I've never been to that part of the world. I've been places in the States, but I mean, the States is so expansive and huge, and you've got kind of like distinct vibes and cultures and whatever in different area. There's so many places over there I haven't been to. Loads of places, which I would like to. Let me open the VTuber. We can start gaming and keep yapping. New Orleans! New Orleans! Alright, let me open the VTuber real quick. And we can dive ourselves. I opened the wrong VTuber. It's too many VTubers. I've too many. Too many. And now we open the Pepper Pig VTuber. Oh, is my hair still on? Dude, this lighting behind me, this bloom lighting that comes from behind me. I was watching the Moana trailer. Okay? Someone's been making a joke. I think it was Fireball saying I have that like 2009 video game sort of bloom lighting behind me, which I find kind of funny. Happy Easter, INP. Happy Easter, everyone. And I was thinking about that the other day because I saw the trailer for the Moana movie, and this wasn't something that was like exclusively from the Moana movie. Like, it's in a bunch of other stuff at the moment, but I don't know if you know this thing they use a lot for filming now called the volume. It became a big deal when they were making the first season of the Jon Favreau Star Wars show, the Mandalorian. They created this like set that was just surrounded by really, really, really high definition LED screens. Okay, that were, I think the images they were showing on the screens were like pulling stuff from like Unreal 5. So the idea is like you set dress the floor, and then you put random props in there, and then the rest of the set is extended by these LED screens they have around you, and you can just shoot it live on location. And as they move the camera, it's like, you know, gyroscopically linked and whatever to the camera movements, that the perspective that it's showing on the screens and stuff will change in real time. And it's actually really effective and looks really good. It became especially massive because right after that, COVID hit. So you're having to film things on closed sets. And it's just like, oh, we just developed this crazy technology to do that, right? Then we've gotten in an era where a lot of stuff are being filled on these volume sets, these big sets where you're just using these LED screens. Now the problem is that the lighting becomes kind of weird, so they do like 2 shots of people. So I was really noticing in the Moana trailer, so you had, he's called Maui, right? Maui, the rock character, the Dwayne Johnson character. So you had Maui talking here, and it looks like lighting is coming from kind of behind him, because you've got the huge LED screens behind him. And then it would switch the 2-shot to Moana, but she's on the other, because the volume's like 360, you're like in a basically like a dome of these screens. She has like lighting coming from her from behind because the LED screen is freaking LEDs, it's light emitting diodes. So it creates this really weird kind of like false sensation of lighting is really weird in this stuff, shot on the volume, because you always have lighting coming from behind. And yeah, it's persisting into like a lot of movies at the moment, so this kind of 2009 video game bloom lighting that you're getting on me, you're getting in a lot of feature films at the moment. So Fireball says sound to look like weird from the actor's perspective. Yeah, very weird. Very weird. At times, very, very, very weird. And because they do... I've watched a lot of the... They did like some making of documentaries about it to tie into that Mandalorian show. And it looks really effective on the show. Like, it actually looks so good at like such a low cost as well. Especially for something like that where you're trying to do like crazy effects on like a TV budget. Really, really cool and effective. But yeah, so you'd start to see, you know, behind the scenes footage of like a camera over there shooting it and all that kind of thing. It looks really weird from that perspective. Since it's because it's yeah, exactly, it's made to look right from what the camera is. Kind of like, dude, I don't know if you've ever seen some of the perspective tricks they did in the original Lord of the Rings. It's so crazy where they have like Ian Holm as Bilbo Baggins in the background, and then they have Ian McKellen in the foreground, right? And as Gandalf, and they're like working on it. It looks like I'm dabbing. And then they have them like, you know, so he's meant to look tiny hobbit, he's look giant wizard, and you know they're doing like every trick in the book. Because they're doing, like, forced perspective of him being far away. And they're doing, like, you know, Gandalf being closer. And they've also got, like, props on the table, which are, you know, different sizes as you move along the table. But they did this really cool perspective trick for one of them where actually, like, as the camera is moving, half of the table that Ian McKellen on and the back half are actually, like, they're motorized to like time with the camera movement, so they like slip like this in a way that like kind of does a perspective. It's so crazy. It's so freaking crazy. It's so crazy. Furry dog here. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we were just talking about Moana. at IMP. But it's like, it's so crazy what they do. Yeah, you're right. The Lord of the Rings is done too well. It's so crazy. And they use every trick in the book and, like, compound them. So they're using, like, you know, they're using doubles for, like, people who are shorter. They're using in-camera tricks. They're using perspective tricks. They're doing this motorized system of the camera and certain props and tables moving in sync with each other. It's freaking crazy. And then, okay, here come the police. And then you flash forward into the Hobbit. You flash back into the Hobbit. Flash forward into the Hobbit, where you've got Ian McKellen alone on a green screen. Oh my god! But that movie didn't get pre-production basically, because that movie was in pre-production for 3 years with Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro was going to do the movie. And then he dropped out, and they switched over to Peter Jackson, and Peter Jackson did not get new time to pre-produce to go into pre-production of the movie. They did not grant him new time. They're like, oh, we're still shooting in 6 months. And so he has to prep for a different movie in 6 months' time. As opposed to the OG Lord of the Rings, where they built every prop for like 2 years in advance. And they had these shots of like the guys in the weather workshop like sitting there with like hundreds of orc armors behind them. And for The Hobbit, they were literally building things and handing them on set the same day. Crazy. Anyway, I like seeing how the sausage is made. I like film production. Thank you for the drawing, Crystal Lynn. Let's freaking go. But yes. Today we're gonna hop into Voices of the Void again. Let me switch over the thing. Haha. But welcome in, one and all. Welcome into the Rex. The planet Rex. Winter, I am wearing a fursuit on YouTube Live every day. If you subscribe to here, we are live at about this time basically every day, and we're always hanging out in fursuit for a little bit. So if you're interested in seeing that, this is the place to be. This is the place to be. Okay, let me get a drink here. Time for hanging out, playing some games, yapping with some good people. Play game, please. Play game, please. Play game. I'm hydrating. Don't worry, I'm picking up my water bottle. I'm drinking away. I've gone over to the sofa, Crystal, where I have 4 water bottles. I got my blue bottle, my white bottle, my orange bottle, and the big Pikachu bottle. I got all the bottles are here. They're all here. I'm gonna put on food. Not too large in this mic. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this Fireball, honestly. I'm having a hard time with the levels. Let me reduce this a little bit. Let me reduce this into a little bit. Okay, I think that's good because they are matching. Okay, Crystal Lynn, have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Kinda confuses me because they're both... Oh, he's walking into the wall, and I'm not holding the controller. Whatever. No. Fireball, I did change the mic levels this morning. So, if there's something noticeably bad today, that is why. That is why. I did actually tweak them this morning. Because I was reading a thing and it was like, you should... It was like, you should have this to be this many decibels and this to be... whatever. Why does it keep on thinking I'm too tired now? Too tired for what? Anyway. Not today, but like a week or 2 ago, can you? Okay. I mean, it might be related to, like, physical placement of the mic arm. You know what I mean? I'm looking at microphones, so I really want a microphone. I really want microphones. They're just expensive, do you know what I mean? I keep looking at them. I keep observing them. I keep observing the microphones. I have dreams of what I would like, you know what I mean? I am not doing very well at locating anything here today, though. Oh yeah, I actually know where the cooldown meter is now. Well, if you can play and if you can find something, Fireball, please do stop by.
It's a very, very fun game. It's very, very fun. Where are you, signals? Signalis. Yeah, let's go this way. Honestly, Voltage Wolf, I don't really know much about sort of like American history and stuff like that. Outside of stuff I've seen in movies. And one of those movies is Pocahontas. So I don't really know a lot about that kind of stuff. Hello, Darzani. I'm not yeah, I'm not super educated on that. But I can believe the Brits kicking people out. It sounds like something we would do. Zani, did I just say hello to you? I think I did. I'm really bad at like I don't know if you guys have the same problem. But do you guys ever you're not sure whether you said something or you're just thinking it? Or you just had like a very formed thought in your head? I am very bad at that. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Dude, it's me all the time. I'm like, was that just like a very out loud thought in my brain? Or or dude, why can't I find anything? Why am I locating nothing in Job the game? Because I definitely do have obviously like most of my thoughts are that weird kind of thoughtiness that's hard to describe. But a lot of my thoughts are very sort of like played out, full things in my head. Do I go back again? Okay, so I need a thing, don't I? Oh wait, do I have emails? It's Captain Poop asking me on the email. On the Gmail. Email. Oh, nothing. We good. Good. We're like ahead of schedule. What's even the time? 6 p.m. What time's acceptable to go to bed? What's everyone's bedtime? Do you guys have a bedtime? Or do you just kind of, are you a bit more reckless with it? I have a bedtime. Bedtime's important. You're too tired. Oh, I've got no. Oh, you're too tired to do anything. Oh, we need to sleep. Okay, that's fair. It's not New Orleans, but your dad lives in Ontario. Just called Orleans, but apparently New Orleaners were kicked out from Nova Scotia, not here. Okay. 6:30 p.m. because you wake up at 2:30 for work. Dude, yeah. Gonna sleep. I sleep with the lights on. What are we on? Day 5. I was very tired. Bedtime is anywhere between 6 p.m. to midnight, depending on what my body's telling me that day. Yeah. That's pretty good. It's been midnight, which is nice, but last time you took 3:85 a.m. Obviously, you're going to be like schedule dependent, right? Because like what Ender's saying there is like, dude, I got to get up for work and I got to get ready. Oh, whoa, freaky. The freaky dream. Like obviously, what Ender's saying there is like, I got to sleep at this time because I got these responsibilities tomorrow. Which totally makes sense, totally valid. Um, I think if you don't have those kind of like specific hard, you know, early rise, whatever in the morning, I think maintaining, something that's like pre midnight. Yeah, so about 11 p.m., something like that, around midnight, between 6 and midnight. I think they're like In terms of just existing in the general sociable hours of the world, they always kind of make sense. I've had times like that in my life, though, Zani, where I'm up like super, super early. What time's it? Dude, it's 11 p.m. Can I go back to sleep? I don't want to sleep. I can sense something. What can you sense? You had this before. Also, what was my flashlight button? Forgot my flashlight button. Ah, this button. Yeah, I agree, Zani. There's something really, really nice about like when you wake up in the morning and you don't have obligations and you're just like, you feel like you're on top of the day. That feels great. Oh yeah, you're talking about your food poisoning, right? You thought it was the stir fry that you had. That's rough. Yeah, like I was saying, like I think I've only had like full-on food poisoning maybe once or twice in my life, and it was not enjoyable. So I really do feel for you. I really, really do feel for you. Save error. Something somewhere. What it's trying to tell me. They sense something. I mean, I can chuck this in while I'm here. Number 5. Chuck this in while I'm in the region. Let's crank that up quite a bit, actually. Let's grab that and do. Give that a quick. Oh yeah, cool. Wow, 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 wow. Don't even need to change the polarity. We're like there. Cool. Getting closer. I think that was my email sound. Nope, I was too. Yeah? You've had it once where you reached a point where you had to go to the hospital because your body would not retain food or water. That sounds rough. Oof. That sounds really, really horrible. Do you know what that was from, Ender? Like, what got you so bad? Huh? That was way too quick. Huh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2 signals of level 0 and check the satellite at Victor. Oh yeah, we need pen and paper for this game, don't we? For work the game. We need freaking pen and paper for this. Take care of yourself, and you think you're pretty much recovered from the poisoning, but also having a drop of alcohol in about 48 hours. So now you're slowly transitioning into withdrawal symptoms now instead of feeling better. Yeah, that's not fun. One thing after the other, like back to back like that. Like, that's not some quick 5. Stupid. 6, 7. 6, 7? Oh, I messed it up. I think sometimes my issue here is I'm not looking at the keyboard and I pressed the wrong number. That's my excuse. Dude, you're kidding. What am I doing wrong here? To lock in the basic maths, finally. You have no idea what it might have been from raw pork, maybe salmonella. Hospital never told me what it was, they just hooked me up to IV, so they write it out. I didn't know raw pork, because it's always, with salmonella, they're always talking about, like, chicken and eggs, aren't they? I'm not saying it doesn't come from other stuff. It's just I never hear people saying pork. But I can imagine eating raw pork is not great for you either. Oh, that must have been bad if you know, was still feeling that rough after so many days. I'm being stupid here. I look really closely at the keyboard. I think my issue here is pressing the wrong number. I'm not that bad at addition. Or maybe I am. Maybe I am that bad at addition. Holy moly, man. Oh, dude, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong one. Some people like practically eating raw beef with some sex. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I like my beef to be essentially. I like a steak essentially walked through an empty room, a warm room. Sorry. I think I was looking at the wrong line. I think I was reading them incorrectly there because I noticed as I went one before, I was like, wait, I've still got one left. Looking at chat and trying to add numbers at the same time. Each meat has their main bacterial infection. Beef with E. coli. Okay. Pork with Yersironosis. Chicken salmonella. And chicken with salmonella, and they can all have it. Ah. Raw beef is bad depending on the cut and the bleed process. Oh, am I passing out? Characters stumble there. Anyway, I think I can sleep. Do this in the morning. Well done, medium rare, uncommon, epic, legendary. I like, you know, that steak thing you can do with your fingers. You know, where it's like, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because I'm gonna describe this really, really badly. But basically, the idea is you take your thumb and you put it against each of your fingers, your thumb to your second, third, fourth, or fifth. And so if you put it against your first finger, your index finger, and it's got to touch the sort of, I guess, the cheek of your palm, like the bit of meat that's like below your thumb, that'll feel like a rare steak. And if you bring it, well, as you move across, it'll feel like it's going from like medium to you know, to well done and whatever. Like, so it kind of gives you sort of like a touch test of what the steak should sort of feel like. If that makes any sense. Forehead well, cheek rare, medium nose, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, right? I know, I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. But I do like my steak very, very rare. Blue, right? They call it blue. Walk the cow through a warm room and then put it on my plate and I'm good. Dude, and that French thing, beef tartare, that's so good, man. Beef tartare is so good. I like me some beef tartare. You can get sick on that, man. Brother. Gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Harrison, man. Okay. Do. Haha. Numbers. I love salmon. I used to eat so much salmon, but salmon's become like a lot more expensive now. But it used to be, I was eating so much salmon. Like every day, man. I was having salmon. I love salmon. Can't really afford to live like that anymore. Fortunately. One day. One day I'll be back to eating salmon all the time. I very seldom have salmon now. But yeah, I love salmon. Salmon's really good. Oh, where did he want me to go? He wanted me to go to Victor? Is that where you want me to go? Victor? Go to Victor? Victor. You're close to a salmon farm. Wow. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I do. I always struggle with this, man. Struggle with these controls. Whoops. Okay, anyway. What do I want? I want a... Ah, cool. Cool. Okay. Just collect that again. I'm pretty sure once we go to Victor. Do I have a cur for... Yeah. Do you play this game too? I do not have a cur for... I don't really know what's going on. Andrakis, I'm very new to the game. I'm on day 5. And I'm just like... Oh, well, that's cool. That's cool. Because we had like a couple of people in chat who really liked the game and talked me into playing it. But yeah, I found the initial learning curve quite steep, dude. I found the game like... I think it's intentional. I think it's intentional, but the game is... It doesn't give you a lot of direction about what things are or things do, or... Do you know what I mean? I was meant to look at that email I kept reading. Victor. It is Victor. Cool. That download is stopped, implying something with the power, right? Because I feel a lot of stuff, like, it doesn't tell you, right? Like, I've had to, you know, find out myself about, like, oh, there's Transformers, and oh, there's whatever, and all this kind of thing, right? There's a furnace down there. Don't know what that's for, right? I don't know if I'm going to be told what that's for, or just got to kind of figure it out. Oh, did everything just drop out of sync? Is that what happened? Yeah, everything did drop out of sync. Oh, no, that's like... Okay, but this one I can make better quite easily. Okay, right, Fireball, on that, please tell me about that, because I was looking up the other day. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember why I did this. But I looked up, like, oh, what are the, you know, the most, like, sort of notoriously obtuse or difficult games to get into. I can't remember what prompted this. Maybe it was playing this game. Maybe it was playing this game that prompted this. But I was looking it up, and that Kerbal Space Program was coming up, like, over and over and over again. Like, of, like, and I don't know anything about the game. I just know, like, the visual of, like, those goofy little alien guys. And I was like, this game? This game's crazy? Like, this game's freaking nuts? I was like, okay, alright. I was like, I thought this was just like a goofy little, like, platformer or adventure game or something, or I don't know. But it's like, nah, bro, it's some, like, crazy difficult game, or... And I was like, who knew? Oh, the furnace can burn coal and wood. Items to make oil that you put in jerry can for your quad. Oh, that's useful. That's very useful. Oh, it's like a physics simulation with a thin layer of game on top of it. So what's like the driving sort of force of like what you do? Is there like any sort of like loop to it? Yeah, I don't know, I just assumed it was like some silly little game where you're like maybe like a third-person platformer where you're floating around as a little green guy, or this is stupid. Oh, I should also get more fuel, shouldn't I? What's my fuel at? Fuel is at 17%. Yeah, that feels bad. How's the void go? Yeah, it's void in time, right? It's void in time toxic. Hope you're doing well today, toxic. Hope you're having a good time. Just yapping along with the folks again. Ender's back, who was playing some Warframe with us on Tuesday, I think it was. Okay, I want to get some more fuel. To be honest, I can't remember how to do that. I get that in the shop, right? Or do I even have enough money for that? I don't have enough money for that. So I could get it from here, right? That was the gas can 50. How far is Victor? Quite far off. Team of 4 astrophysics joined a KSP competition once. We're not gamers though, we don't expect to win. We're just here to have fun. And not only did they get the first, but they actually blew away the competition on the water, finishing under every category, budget, time, etc. But what do you do? So are you building space stations or something? Is that what you're doing? Based on that. A story thing on Easter egg. Yeah, because I got that before. It's just like, oh, I sense something is here, but I didn't locate it, you know? I'm just gonna ride out there and hope I don't run out of fuel. It would really suck if I ran out of fuel though, wouldn't it? Is 17% risky? Oh, it's strictly vehicle building. See, I don't even know what the game looks like, Fireball. I know nothing. I've just seen those little goofy aliens. Like on the cover. Oh, okay. Oh. Is that coming towards me? No, that's still in the same spot. I didn't even know I had this. Well, I knew this was here, but I didn't know there was, like, significance to it. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know about that. I'm pretty sure this can is empty. I don't know how I check. I don't really know how I do anything, man. Gas tanks are empty. EF poo. I just swap them, or I don't know. Gas tank is empty. PF poo. Ah, dude, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm just gonna freaking risk it. Can I put this away, please? What do you mean, not enough space? Just throw it, right? Where do I throw this? There we go. Ugh, I'm just gonna risk it. See what happens. Some people strat, some people do, they nail it to the... Yeah, that sounds intense. Wow, what am I doing? Not paying attention. I've got some, like, quality of life things installed under. So I have something where I can, like, if I get some sort of digital map, I can, like, plug it on automatically or something. Dude, I need to stop staring at the chat and then and then driving into a wall. But I haven't even reached that point yet. I don't really care about stuff like that. If I can do stuff to, like, make my, like, game experience sometimes, like, simpler, I'll just do it. I don't care. Don't really care. 11 fuel. This isn't going to get me there, is it? I feel this is a bad idea. I feel like this is a freaking bad idea. Because I feel like I'm gonna get partially there, and I'm gonna run out of fuel. I feel that's what's gonna happen. Like maybe I just walk there. My shadow scared me. I might actually, yeah, the shadow's kind of like a thing, right? My stupid dude. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna risk it. Who freaking cares? Worst comes to worst, we'll cheese it and we'll spawn in some gas. Try and find an abandoned building that have oil. I mean, if I come across one, I mean sick. Let's go risk it. You can get like a solar panel. I saw that in the upgrades, right? You can get like a solar panel for the car here. Oh, this is so bad. This is gonna run out imminently. Yeah, this is bad. I'm just gonna watch it deplete, and then be unsure what to do. Ways to get a ton of oil, follow the generator wires to their substation. I've been there. I've been to. Is that like the transformer substations? So I've been to one of those, and yeah, I went to one of those and I didn't find anything. Oh shit! Was that the place? Oh god, I'm going too far. Let's try and just roll it downhill when we can. This was the place. I am wasting valuable resources. Okay, this is going to be where I need to get my actual like pen and paper though. Make some notes on this thing. I feel I haven't locked in yet today, but that's fine. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the vibes and mainly just talking to people. Okay, this one's fixing. So that's gonna be 7, 6. I think sometimes I'm adding when I should be taking away, and sometimes I'm taking away when I should be adding. Yeah, like for there, something went very wrong there. Lol. Okay, so I want to do, what is it? SV hash. Okay, cool. Where'd I put my pen? Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go. Alright, so we've got 2, 1, 8, 5, 7, 6, C1. Grab our notepad. Throw it against the floor because I don't really know how to do anything. Let's use it. Port. Victor. Yes, yes, yes. Type in 2, 1, 5, 7, 9, 6, C. Tear that off. Collect it. We're gonna collect it. What tripped me up is I thought 6 minus 8 would be 16 minus 8, not literally 6 minus 8 equals minus 2. Right. I think what trips me up is just I'm just doing bad numeracy while I'm yapping along to you people and trying to look at 3 things at the same time. I don't know, KSP might have scenarios like how Roller Coaster Tycoon or OpenTTD have scenarios, but I'm thinking back. I think I've only seen people do free play stuff. The competition I mentioned have instructions set for play organizers, so not necessarily part of the base game. But what is the base game? So does it look like one of those games? Is it like a top-down or isometric sort of... Oh, poop, I didn't set that back to base. You make spaceships. Right. But what's that look like? Is that like third person? You know, is that like... does that look like a tycoon game, or is it isometric? Is it 3D? Is it first person? Like, I literally know nothing. I just know the little guys on the box. And I assumed it was like a goofy co-op, like, you know, physics-based platformer or something. Like, where you're like holding hands and jumping on planets or something. I don't know. I never really thought much about it. I just didn't think it was infinitely one of the difficult things ever. Right. That's kind of something I had in my head. Okay, gotcha. That was one of the possibilities that existed in my head. Was something like that. Okay, interesting. And it's like notoriously like complex. So is it like heavily realistic physics or something? So if you just build something silly, it's just never going to take off. You try reach orbit, you try to... Okay. Okay. So it's basically like, you know, they do those like engineering, you know, popsicle stick exercises, right? Tries to be as accurate as possible with physics, but also goofy. Gotcha. Okay. It's like the bridge challenge they make engineering students do, except with the virtual spaceships. You just keep trying to iterate and make it better. That's too busy reading that comment. Physics so realistic that the astrophysicists were well in their element and played the game better than any of the games. That's funny. I don't watch adverts, Ender. I close my eyes. When the adverts come on, I close my eyes and cover my ears. And I go, la la la. Hold this. Dude, why is there not enough space? What do you mean? I don't at this game. Get this game, bro. Hear no evil, see no evil, yeah, something like that. Okay, I wanted 2, didn't it? I'll get this game. So these are my done ones. Brother. What do you mean not enough freaking space? Let me... Brother. Get rid of this thing. No, the can. Let me throw it. There we go. So, elect. Not enough space. All right. All right. No, because I want to use. Okay. And then I want it. Where are my other good ones? So I want this thing. Okay, I wanted this. Old. Yeah, I get you. I get the concept of it now. Thank you for explaining. I appreciate it. I think I understand the concept of the game now. It's really popular, I suppose. Or at least it's got a big enough following to there'd be like competitions and people talking about it and whatever, no? Yeah. Dude, it's tricky though when you've got like... What do you mean not enough space, bro? What do you mean? No, 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 no. Is that gone forever? No, it's here. If that's broke, if I've broke everything in there, because I threw it in the water, why won't this work, man? I'm pressing like every bloody key, not enough space. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I like... Okay, I can just do that. Switch to another item, and it'll drop it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna walk there, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. Dude, if that broke because it went in the water, I'm gonna, like... freak the hell out. So that's coming, right? That's coming. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Too much fluff, not enough sauce, maybe. Not enough space. Yeah, I just don't really understand that. I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Avian, should I buy Borderlands 3? Is that the move? How are you doing? You're downloading very slowly, aren't you? But you are downloading. You're just downloading very slowly. Okay. 6 Euritos, yeah. I think you can pay like, I think it's 6, or I think you can pay like 9, and you get the... You get like the DLCs. Maybe something like that. Did summon you, right? You're coming. Okay, good. I want to get that upgrade. Yeah, I think it's 9. Let me look real quick. Let me observe real quick what it was. Oh, the DLC's really good? Let me look. Da 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 da. Oh, I might be wrong. Maybe it's more. Borderlands 3. Oh no, it's 16 with the DLC. Still pretty low. But is the DLC very good? You had a friend who's playing Cascade, so I may find this on the concept of curvature and stable orbit. It's constantly falling. Like from his actually educational experience. I imagine if it's got like such a realistic engine as you're saying, I can imagine that's the case. If you know, like actually just having a, you know, like a simulator that, like an ANSYS or something like that in front of you, but you can mess around with it, and it kind of gamifies the little people a little way to make it a bit more, you know, accessible. Whatever. I mentioned get a lot of stuff. I've played my Borderlands experiences. I've played like 1 and 2 for like I've played loads of 1 and 2. I've played loads of Borderlands 1 and 2. And I won't have done everything, right? But I've probably, well, what I call loads is I've probably put like 40 hours into each of those, right? So I've probably put like 40 hours into Borderlands 1 and 2. And then I've put, maybe like 7, 8 hours, maybe 10 into Borderlands 4. Pre-sequel and 3 I haven't touched. Okay, now I got $91, so I can spend that on Ian Poo over here. Buy a gas can. $25, package received, sucks. The data sucks, cannot gather anything from it. Hope this is fine though, we can send a technician here, please. What do you mean? Service console's radio tower. Who's Dr. Anna? But you got the package. Yeah, I understand those are rookie numbers. I do understand those are rookie numbers. I get that. I get that. Tango. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Yes, there's actually like significant content if you get all of the DLCs, right? It doesn't feel like a waste of time. That might be the move then. Oh wait, I was waiting for my freaking fuel. So what did they do? They dropped the fuel in here, right? How long does it take for that to arrive? Because I bought the fuel. Like, when do I get it? They're worth it. Okay, okay. Is that the one I threw earlier? Yeah, I think it is. I think it just bounced over there. I definitely bought the fuel. And I'm assuming it arrives via this. I assume. I think that's what we're doing here. But yeah, again, I did really like playing Borderlands 1 and 2. Because I was like playing it a lot. I mean, I've never played it alone. It was like multiplayer stuff. I really enjoyed that. So I'm sure I would. I also and what I played of 4, I did enjoy. I did enjoy what I played of 4 recently. My friend got it. We had like that sort of LAN party. We hung out. And I'm just running between these two rooms, aren't I? While I speak to you. That's fine. It's okay. But I've heard that toxic. I've heard a lot of people saying that they 4 wasn't didn't sort of like live up to some of the others. Oh, these have fuel in. Oh, what the fuck? Or is that what they dropped off? Did they leave it here? Whatever. I'm gonna take it as a win. Wait, so cool. Well, if that's the fuel I bought, or I don't know if that's. That's still got 25 in, good. And that's got 0? Okay, cool. Alright, now we can play the game. Now we can play the game! Holding up. Yeah, we're surviving. I delivered a package. I've already done today's task. So we're trundling along. I do also have that tiny Tina because they gave that away for free on Epic a little while ago. The Epic Games model of just giving you free games. And then firing 1,000 members of key personnel. Yeah, I got that. I have that one. Da 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 da. I'm pretty sure I still have... I'm pretty sure I still have 1 and 2. But they're not, like, I don't know if I've got them on Xbox or PlayStation. Whatever, they're not cross-play. They're not stuff I can, like, play with other people. That game is aggressively okay. Oh, House Flipper. Dude, someone was talking about House Flipper the other day. Who was going on about... Someone was saying... Was it you, Ender? Someone was talking about House Flipper. Someone was yapping about that very recently. Like, this week. If you're interested in upgrading to 0.9, they put a workstation orders, you're not going through 124. Yeah, I don't really care. At this point, like, that's not an issue. But thank you for telling me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do an update. I like use all my brain cells are, man. Oh, what do I even do when I get here? How did I fix these? Oh no, I did fix it. That was fixing it, wasn't it? That was fixing it. Okay, that was fixing it. Oh. Oh. Well, I'll have to make sure I grab that. I'll have to make sure I grab that. Thank you for telling me. Firebolt. It's like I do actually like play some of these free games that we get given. Like, it was probably you, Fireball, who told me about Vermintide 2. It was probably you who told me that game was free. And we played that, like, 12, 15 hours or something of that game. We played quite a lot of that. Got quite a lot of value out of that. Whoops. Oh, shit. Wait, is this bad? How do I get that? This is reload, right? I don't know what the hell's going on. I just did not see that coming. I didn't know there was, like... There's, like, a hook, a rope. I mean, yeah, screw that, man. No, thank you. No, thank you. Does not sound fun. I'm like, nah, I'll just reload and go back as far as I need to go and avoid the hole. That's like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, we're going back 15 minutes, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna not drive into the sudden hole that exists. Okay, we're back here. Alright. I mean, it still didn't really achieve anything, so... Actually, I could just not buy the thing this time. If it turns out I have... I didn't realize I had these. Cool. Yeah, I don't have a cursor. I don't have anything, man. I don't have jack shit. Are they expensive? Because I may not buy it if I can get it. Happy to make a purchase. Aha. They will explode? I don't know how to put objects down. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Wait a sec. Actually, wait a sec. Let me try something. No, I didn't know how to put objects down. Just throw it. Okay. Yeah. Doo-doo. Keep forgetting about this bloody fence, man. Every single time. Alright. Jesus Christ. And then I drive into another one. 500 points. Alright. Probably spare 500 points now. No, we can't spare 500 points. We have like 30. Was that my blood? Brother. Lol. Lol. I think I can break the vehicle. It's on fire now. I had to use it like a fix-it before. Yeah. Oh, while holding an object. Okay, I'll stop holding a bloody object. Do. Wee. I might have to look at some of those builds though on that space program game because it sounds kind of interesting, especially if it goes like that deep and there's that level of competition and whatever. Sounds kind of interesting. Who mentioned being dehydrated? I feel very dehydrated today. I feel like I keep drinking water and it's not satiating me. Like my mouth just feels dry. You got another big gulp. What the hell? I went to the wrong place. Not paying attention. Thank you, Avian. Thank you for making an official hydration. I didn't double check the compass there, I just started wandering on. I'm drinking, and I'm just feeling that kind of like moreish dryness in the back of my mouth. I got rabies or something? No, rabies is hydrophobia, right? That's crazy, man. The hydrophobia. I don't know how anything works, man. Rabies is crazy and intense, no? Why am I talking about rabies? Yeah, it was here, wasn't it? Dude, dude, dude. Dude, 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 dude. It's fine. It's here. You can wait over here. Oh, I can sprint. Yeah. That's crazy, man. It's actually nuts, man. Like, how's that even work? Big brain move. Aha. There's also a goofy first person move where you can walk around inside a spaceship. That would be cool. Yeah, that's neat. No, that's neat. I like stuff like that. I like stuff like that when you can actually like build things and sort of like interact with them. I remember Theme Park World on the PlayStation. It's not the best version now. I remember playing a lot of Theme Park World on the PlayStation, and when you could go like first person as like the guests in your park, I used to love that, man. So cool. Like you'd building your park, and then you'd make like first person mode for your guests, and then you'd start wandering around as them. It's so freaking cool. It was like virtual lemming. Virtual lemming. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid all this shit. Completely. I'd like did sit on the first person view of the coasters you built and stuff. Really cool, man. Really, really cool. That just like on the level? Yeah, it is. Okay. Dude, I thought. Clown man. Come on, lad. Oh, you can just drop out by accident. It's kind of funny. Is it made by like a flight sim like company or something? Like who made the game? Hello, Drew. This isn't even where I'm going. Or is it? No, this isn't even where I'm going. I just look at stuff and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's where I was going. And it's like, no, you weren't going there, man. Going there as well. Yeah, happy Easter today to you. Very pleasant day here in Spain. This feels ambitious, no? This feels ambitious. This feels like when I'm trying to jump up the side of mountains in Morrowind. Yeah, we always talk about Morrowind, but well, I always talk about Morrowind when we're playing this game. I keep bringing it up. This is my target. This is my target. What a pleasant day it is in Voices of the Void World. Yeah, love forcing ourselves up the side of mountains, dude. Yeah, I would always find those like corners and in Morrowind, and I'd just be like jumping at the corner, and like if you found yourself in kind of like an edge of the geometry of the mountain, you could just like jump there, and get and, like cheese your way over areas. Used to do that a lot. Just force myself through. Try and fit the square peg in the round hole. I can't type. A universal experience. Yeah, maybe. Climb a mountain on a horse in Skyrim. Which Skyrim? Yeah, I'll play Fortnite. Yeah, I'll play RuneScape. I deleted RuneScape. Okay, where am I going? Wait, oh, I left. Oh, dude, so zoned out right now. But it's all good. I left it over here, I think. Yay, that's a nice save. Yay. Thank you for saving. Yay. Dude, why can't you turn? Turn, bro. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, it's very good quests and also Gwent. Yes. Indeed. Dude, supposedly there's Witcher 3 DLC coming out. I'm gonna do it. Bro, I'm gonna do it. It just saved. I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it this time. That was fine. That was fine. That was fine. This is 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 fine. Double fine. That was good. That was good. But yeah, supposedly there's Witcher 3 DLC coming out, or something, which seems kind of crazy, but maybe. People seem convinced for some reason. It's my spot. My spot. Let's go over here. I don't know what that one was on about. You can't check your can't get your signal, lock onto your signal. I don't know what she was rambling on about in that email. Because the other person was picking up my goods fine. Okay, up here we up, ba da na 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 no. Yeah. Perfect. It must be like when Borderlands 2 got DLC very late in its life as a bridge from the events of Borderlands 2 to 3. Oh, did they do that? It's pretty cool, though. Was it like uncharacteristically late DLC? What was the scale of that? Was it in like new areas, or was it just like kind of generating stuff with the things they already had? Oh, they came with another level cap. A level cap. You didn't pay a single cent. Very good. Very good. Did you feel like they were doing it for the gamers? I love when I feel represented as a gamer. There's a full DLC like Tiny Tina's Assault Drunk. Oh wow. Wow. A bunch of emails on about your approach just mean nothing. Okay. Yeah, because I got an email saying like, oh, we can't locate you to send the drones, but like I immediately also got an email saying we got your drone. So it's like this doesn't seem legit. Read what's in a new tier of loot. It sounds like it sounds like you're working for 2K marketing, promoting them so well. Don't roll away. Cool. Not roll away. I love when it feels like they're looking out for me, the gamer, you know? I don't like it when they call me a consumer. I like when they call me a gamer. This one's for the gamers. Gamers rise up. When's it ever going to be gamers rise down? You know? Gamers rest your sleepy heads. Gamers rise down. Okay, I got 100 voids. Where's the void box? There's a boss called Uranus that basically drops everything in the game. Pretty big. Still downloading. Okay, I want to check the shop, didn't I? That's what I want to check. Oh. To our beloved users, gamers, customers, consumers, and most importantly of all, yeah, the shareholders. When I go to work, I always go there with the drive of increasing shareholder value. You know what I mean? I do everything for the shareholders. I want this. ATV solar panel power. Like, that sounds freaking sick. I would like that a lot. Yeah, I think I'll get that super edition of Borderlands 3. It sounds like a great deal, no? Sounds like a great deal. Great deal for the gamers. I mean, I'm tempted to get some of this stuff, but I feel this is the best quality of life thing. I feel. Though there is, like, everyone keeps talking about the robots. They in electronics, or maybe their equipment. The robots, no, containers, machines. Yeah, these things. The Curfer follows you around, makes your company can fix satellite service. Like, it's kind of useful. That's honestly kind of useful. The ATV solar panel is going to mean I'm not buying the fuel or worrying about the fuel. You get paid for the effects, right? Actually, this is sick. Wait. If I buy automatic signal processing, I don't have to do these. Am I understanding that correctly? Because I got two things there. I got automatic signal processing and automatic polarity direction. That's not what they do. Where's my signal processing? But this one's polarity, so that means I don't have to do this. I can pay money that I don't have to do that button. The polarity direction. That's what that looks like. And then what else we got cooking up over here? Dark no. Stormfiller. Signal autosave, that's kind of useful. Because I don't... It's just not pressing the button, is it? I can press the button. I press the upgrade. I don't think I've been pressing upgrade. I've got import export. I don't think I've been engaging with the upgrade. I mean, I haven't been engaging with this at all. Let's compute. Start. Stop. Not sure about that. I'm not really sure what I... Rex is not sure. Sure is not Rex. What time is it? 2 p.m. Day 6. Automatic signal processing in real world, I think that's called digital signal processing, or DSP for short. There was something on the DSP stream that was highly entertaining me the other day. I can't remember what it was. I mean, he's always highly entertaining me. So the other red dot is my AT. Yeah. I feel you. I'm gonna start passing out soon from stamina, right? Oh, I know what it was. It was he was playing Pokemon and he was just making his classic threats, you know? He was like, if this becomes the least supported Pokemon stream, then this is going to be like Dragon Quest, and I want to keep playing the game, but I can't play the game if you don't donate to me, and all this kind of stuff. And then I think he just sat there for like 3 minutes waiting for a donation. It's crazy, man. I can't do sums. Too busy thinking about DSP. Yay. Stamina at 20? I mean, I had a thing before where I like kept on. It was just like, oh, I'm too tired to do that. The annoying thing about that I'm finding, what I'm kind of finding annoying is I'm finding like my stamina isn't in like sync with the day. So I'm getting like really tired and then I need to go to sleep. And then I go to sleep at a really unsociable hour. And then I wake up in the middle of the night. And then it's just like dark for ages. So I'm finding that kind of like loop not satisfying. He called himself a blue collar worker a few weeks ago. Yeah, that's lost now. That is completely lost. This is too much. That's really, really funny. blue collar worker clocking in every day. Clocking in every day to play video games. That's so freaking funny. I can fix that by having coffee or pizza. I mean, I do have this bag of Zits. But that's food. That's not. Is this food gonna get me? Is food gonna make my stamina go up? Yeah, Avian. The thing is you're actually probably right. He probably did say it because he was wearing like a blue shirt. Probably did. Like that's actually not a crazy thing to say. He's an interesting character. He's an interesting creature. One time I got a song on this. One time it played me a little song. A little sing-song. Other times it did not. Okay, so I want to make sure I hit, because on a couple of them I haven't done this. I want to hit the save signal. And then I want to export it here. Hold that. That in the container of all my poops. Start looking. Do do do. Looking. You be looking. Thing is like so they can't actually like they can't actually reset and change by the time I'm looking there. He sincerely meant it, not literal blue. He complained that the profit. Yeah. Okay, so the people just profiteering from the clips. Oh, certain pizza. Pizza boosts my stamina. I need to find the pizza that makes you more stamina-ness. I found that I know about the chocolate and the coffee that gives you more stamina. Pizza that gives you more stamina. Gotta locate these special things, man. Where are we? Are looking. We are looking. We are lurking. We are. There we go. Gonna say, yay! First time, baby. First freaking time. Time that is first. Observe. Let's make it crazy. Make it go stupid, go crazy. Nope. Where are you, Signal? Where the hell are you, Signal? Don't know. I don't really know, Val. I don't know what's the best to invest in. So all my it's like when I was looking at all those upgrades before, and I was just like, I don't know what to upgrade in because I'm not sure what to upgrade in. Oh, I need to wait for this first, don't I? Right, I need to do this. This thing needs to. Okay. Time is at 3. It's nearly 4 p.m. It's not bedtime yet. I feel there's like a point in this game where it's just like you're just like waiting to go to sleep. Like certain kind of stretches where I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna sort of maybe get to sleep soon. Bum 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 bum. I can do more on here. Ah. I did find this though. Pretty cool. Figure out when it says detector no signal. Yeah, but I'm waiting for my detector status to be like not 27%. I'm just waiting for that to change. Like it'd start downloading from here, but that's still on 30%. Doesn't say no signal. Oh, okay. Let's see. Middle? Middle. middle. Where are you? Ah, so soon. Close. Back to me. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way, dude. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Not much, RMP. We're just chatting away here. We're just talking to each other. Come on. Come on. Please come soon, because my finger hurts in this position. Alright. And this one? I'll check the top of the 360 just in case it's there. Oh no, it's 1,000, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it? It's 1,000. It's not a... This one isn't. Full rotation. Okay, it's the other end. It's fine. Scroll down. Scroll down. Down and scroll. I think I started at like 300, so it must be like other side of that. I thunk. Slow it down about here. Cool. Cool. Ah! Full. Wunderbar. Still 4 p.m. though. I was super ahead of my tasks, wasn't I? I've done what they want me to do. Pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm way ahead. Way ahead of what I want to do. Okay. India. Sierra Hotel Indigo. Go Lima Delta Shield. Ba-dump. Dump. Go. Blue collar worker. Lol. LOL. Hello. Behind me. Alright. Bourbon flamenco dog trot. Trying to tell me though, because so am I sliding around? Every single time we hit into that post, it's just part of the fun of the game. Let me on. It's my special trick every time I crash into it. Every time we don't learn. What am I doing for fuel? 75 fuel, okay. Am I at my goal already? You're too tired. Sleepy Bean. EP Bean. Okay. Dude, you're kidding! Freaking loser. Too tired to even do numbers. guess it's bedtime. I guess it's bedtime. I should have set the... Yeah, I'm gonna go back and set it, because I don't remember which direction I came from. I mean, I kinda do. I'd just rather follow the compass. So I'm gonna set it. I don't get lost. I need to make a bit more of a routine of like when I dip in and out of there, right? Okay. Okay. Pee. Car? Dude, where's my car? I actually don't remember like anything of Dude, Where's My Car? Yeah, I've definitely seen that movie multiple times, but I don't remember any details of it. Pepe, how's it going, man? How have you been? Yeah, I forgot that that Caravan Palace, you posted it on the Discord the other day. Yesterday I think, Pepe. I forgot they were doing music for that mouse game. You're feeling sad? I hope you can relax, dude. I hope you can get a bit of time to relax, take care of yourself. Try not to be too hard on yourself, you know? Two-thirds of the Lego set. Does that mean you've done 2 of the Pokemon? Or does that mean you've done 2/3 of the everything? Sleep. Yeah, try and rest and take care of yourself, Pepe. Do some stuff you enjoy, you know, stuff that kind of helps you recharge. Listen to some music you like, see if there's some, like, nice food you can have, something like that. Venusaur and Blastoise are built. Yeah, because it's like modular, isn't it? They, like, you put... They can kind of come apart, from what I understand. Is that the order it told you to build them in, or is that the order you built them in? Okay, we're getting the big Eep in here. We're definitely getting the big Eep. No nightmares though. No, but nothing's waking us up yet. Which is interesting. We're usually having nightmares. Oh, so they actually come in like separate boxes. Oh, wow. So is it like one big box with 3 boxes in it? That's interesting. Oh, okay. That's interesting. One big box with 3 boxes in it. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Time's hit 1 a.m. Shit. Okay. Good time to be awake. So I can check the email. Wait. So how much sleep do I take then? Because that was like... Did I go to sleep at like 5 p.m. there? It's like 5 till 6, till 7, till 8, till 9, till 10, 11, 12, 1. Like 8 hours. Okay, it takes like 8 hours. Okay. See anything interesting here? Ooh. Daily task. 1 signal level 0. Easy. Report on Charlie. It cannot determine your location. Performance wasn't the best, so we can't give you a complete reward. Here's your 300 points as a bonus. Be more. What do you mean? I was great. I did nothing wrong. I did not wrong. Hee. And do I have more of that? I do have more of these. So I have good signal processing. So is that what you're saying to buy? I should buy. Well, I want to save. I want to save the 600. I want to get this because I'm kind of close to it. Or was it 4? It was 600. I want this. That's like too big of a quality of life that I don't want to miss out on that. And I feel like I'm in like touching distance of getting it. So I really want to upgrade my get the solar pallet ATV because then I just don't have to think about it. And then after that, I can start purchasing things that get me more money. I just don't like dealing with that freaking can. I want that gone. Make me feel better. This looks good. It was good. It was good. So when that no signal goes, we can start peeing and pooping with that. Anything in this room? Ah. In the money. We're in the money. Do 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 do. Give me cash, give me money, give me dollar, dollar, dollar. I think it was Charlie, wasn't it? Just gonna go pee real quick, back in a moment. I'm drinking all this water, my mouth is still feeling dehydrated, and I still need to pee. What's going on with my aquatic balance today? Give me a moment, I'm gonna go pee. Dude, I am pissing like a racehorse. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just in my own head. Maybe I'm just like in my own head or something. I'm drinking so much. I'm feeling like I want to drink more, and then I go to the toilet there and I'm pissing like a racehorse. So what's up? What's up with that? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's set you on like 50. Yeah, dude, sounds like I'm frying chicken. No, legit. Legit. I'm like, I don't know, man. Okay. Let's drop that down to start, because it would be tragic to go through everything and then find out it wasn't even there. Okay, cool. Up, up, up with our voices. Go. I'm gonna do some Googling later. Like, why do I feel thirsty? Oh, shit. Looked at chat for a second, and then I lost where we were. 700 or something? Think so. I do be thinking so. High, low blood sugar. Right. Yeah, why am I thirsty? Drink water. Yeah, no, legit. I feel if I was going to have high or low blood sugar, I feel I would have very low blood sugar. If I was going to be something. It's weird, man, because I basically eat the same stuff like every day. Like I just eat like that the wrong way. I basically just eat like eggs and meat. Essentially. Electrolytes. Ah, true. Yeah, it's probably that. Yeah, electrolytes, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Lack of salt or something. What's salt and potassium, right? Actually, to be fair, I have dropped the amount of salt I was consuming. It's that. Because they're kind of linked, aren't they? Like salt and potassium and electrolytes and... Oh yeah, Prime. Prime would help me out. Prime would definitely help me out. Probably drum player. Hope you're doing good, dude. Welcome on in. We're hanging out. We're vibing. We're just yapping away. We're talking about why I feel thirsty all the time. Oh dear. Almost dropped everything. This is a good signal. It's like a spaceship. I think this is a spaceship. I think this looks like the spaceship. If we go upstairs. Oops. Okay. Ignoring that. If we go upstairs, they have the Fox Mulder poster up here. They've got the Fox Mulder poster over here. We've got the Fox Mulder poster, but they've crossed out they've drawn a triangle shape on top of the UFO. It looks like that. Bum, bum. You're doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. So it looks like we're actually getting that shape here. That's my prediction. That's my big boy prediction. If you'll let me have it. 3 a.m. What day am I on SpongeBob after the incident? I am on day 7. I've just started day 7. SpongeBob after the incident. The incident of SpongeBob. I still just find that very amusing, man. It amuses me, SpongeBob after the incident. You have one of my favorite usernames of people who stop by. I don't know why, but it just tickles my fancy. Tickles my fancy. So, good job on having that name, SpongeBob, after the incident. God bless. God bless you. Okay. Was Charlie, wasn't it? Charlie. SpongeBob before the incident. What about SpongeBob during the incident? Just gonna go. Whoops. Just gonna go there. Why the hell not? How are we doing for fuel on the old pee and poo-o-matic? 72%. Let's go. Alright with that. Got if ooh, almost didn't. Huh. Supposed to hit that fence every time, though. That's a bad omen. Not hitting the fence is a bad omen. They hit the fence every time. To be fair, I don't like the nighttime driving. The witching hour. We can rock and roll at this hour. We know what we're doing. We got daily tasks to do, and I want to do them. This is how I work. I do my work super early, so that I can piss around the rest of the day. Get my daily tasks done instantly, and then piss around for the rest of the day. That's how I like to do. Yeah. Stay there, alright? Stay right over there. What hour is officially the witching hour? Should know that. I do really like horror stuff, but it's usually not like a lot of like magic and witch. I know I like Evil Dead. I like. Okay, what are we doing here? And that's the Wish Council. No, is that what I do? Yeah, the hash code. Cool. All right, so we're looking for 02C43 DC. It's 3 a.m. Gotcha. Gotcha. Book. Bro, the book. What's the book? Poor book. Charlie. For 003 B4DC. Tear that off. We're gonna collect. You have a collect call for Rex the dog. Yeah, let's go down here. Well, we're nearly gonna get into the double digits of the days. Double digits. There's my steaming car. Oh, I didn't freaking do the thing, which I always forget to do. I am forgetting. It's too busy saying silly little things. I forgot to set my compass. I want my compass. Steamed cars. Steamed cars. Unforgettable luncheon. Red Furball Animations. How's it going, dude? Welcome on in to Rex the Dog's Planet of Fun? Maybe? Question mark? Alright, let's go. Hope you're having a good Easter Sunday today, whether you celebrate or don't celebrate, whatever the case may be. I wish you were having a good day. I will use one of my genie wishes to wish that you had a good day. One genie wish for one day. Cool. You okay, car? Oh, shit. Car. 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 Hello, car. Har 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 har. Har har. Perfect. We would describe that as perfect. Good job, Rex. Good job, Rex. Achieving all your dreams here. So I don't like pissing around at nighttime. Just end up doing goofy ass stuff like that. Whoa, whoa, there's the river. See, I didn't even know the river's there. You know, I just fell into it not once, but twice. Small little pea brain. Yeah, we get the big eep in. Well, it'll probably be the small eep. First things first. Gonna send off some signalis. Oh, any of you Steam heads that might be out there. Any of you, Steam engines. Capcom just dropped a poop ton of games. Capsule computers from Japan. They dropped a poop ton of games on Steam. They put Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 there. And I think Breath of Fire 4. I think when I opened up Steam today, all of those were appearing on my like, do you want to buy Resident Evil 1, 2, or 3? Or Breath of Fire 4? And I was like, this is crazy, man. What a world we live in. What a world. What a world. I had them on, no? I mean, I had some of them. I got these lights on, Val. And, Val, you do know I don't have the lights on, because I don't know where the switch is. You know that's always the answer. The answer is because I don't know. I say every single time. I'm not doing things like on purpose. See, that's one. If I see one here, I'll turn that on. Always because I don't know. Or I haven't seen it. It's like I'm not buying the signal whatever because I've made some sort of decision. I've bought it because I didn't know to buy it. I don't know what's going on. Ew, we're gonna collect. No, I didn't want to collect the poop. Like this. Collect. Oh, there's more. They're everywhere. What the hell? Everywhere. I'm looking for a box. For a box. I don't wanna have to buy a box. I swear there's more of these storage boxes. Maybe I've got to the point I've used them all. Let's hope not. Buying them's gonna kind of be annoying. Maybe I have. Well, well, well. And to be fair, I do have this one itself. Yeah, I love that kind of Fireball. I'm a sucker for that kind of style. I think it's really cool. I want to play that. You know, there's that Warhammer 40K game that's kind of this graphical style. I want to play that. It looks cool. I know it's like a typing of the Dead variant of it as well, right? Oh, it's like 6 a.m. I might squeeze in my sleep. Maybe I just keep going. It's the morning. Batteries die. Battery dead? Lol. Did not like that. Whatever. Whatever. Whoops. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. The 111. Cool. Leave Voice was your background stream game. You could be doing anything, even playing the game itself, and it would still make the experience 10 times better. Second screen experience. Second screen experience. Offline. Why? Why are you offline? Please come online. Why are you offline? Don't know why you're offline. Find the radio tower. What's the radio tower? That's the email I was going on about. Let's go to sleep. Oh, no, I don't want to go to sleep because it's like nearly morning, isn't it? Let's try and type in big tower outside. Also want to see what's going on with these batteries, right? Are you, like, useful? You have 100 charge. Okay, great. I would like to use you. I'm going to select use. Aha, there we go. Cool. This thing. Up. Quite high up. The one game I found most frustrating. I think you asked this before, Tony, and I couldn't really remember. I will say recent experiences, I played League of Legends for the first time. And I found it the I don't know if I found it frustrating, I just found it baffling. I found it to be like the worst tutorial I've ever played in a game. It taught me nothing. It taught me how to attack a turret. It told me how to buy anything from the shop. It didn't really give me any information by that, it just said buy something. And it taught me to attack a tower. You might have enjoyed League more if you could play with other people. And here's the thing, Toxic, is I will play with League with other people. And I do think, because I understand the idea behind it. And I understand the idea behind it of it being very much like a fighting game in a lot of ways, is you've just got like a limited number of moves. You've got certain moves your character can do, and you have to learn the right time and the right situation to use those and counter other characters' moves to you. So I can see a lot of Street Fighter in it. I can see just a lot of Street Fighter in it, except, oh, but actually you're also now on a bigger plane and there's multiple people at the same time. Learn your character, learn the other characters, learn the counters of them, learn to use the correct thing at the different time. I get the idea. I get the concept behind it, Toxic, and I think I could enjoy that. And I think I could enjoy that, and I am gonna try to enjoy that, because I'm gonna try and like access the game, play the game. I will just say that like the onboarding of 2 hours gave me no means to do that. They were trying to gatekeep it from me. and they were demanding me to go on the League of Legends wiki or go on YouTube and Google and search how to play League of Legends in in 2026, which I think's ridiculous. But I think Arisu seems very interested in teaching me things and showing me things. She seems very interested in doing that. This is new. What are you? You learn playing Private Lashes friends. Right, right. Oh. Oh, well, that's useful. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. Oh, you're just exploding. Yeah, you explode. Where did the battery go? Yeah, well, that's kind of frustrating, but whatever, I guess. Whatever, I guess. Okay, it's one of those things, I suppose. Okay, now can I... Is this now? Yeah, I think there's something there, and I think that, like, that kind of itch... I didn't order anything, so... Yeah, I definitely think there's something there in Toxic, which, like, as, like, a fighting game player, the idea of, like, learning character, learning the right time to use those things, you know? And I get it. It's like, oh, dude, but instead of, like, putting quarter circle punch, you're pressing Q or whatever, right? I kind of see the idea. I'm kind of seeing the vision. I just think it's crazy the like, I think that's great, and I think the idea of, like, going in private matches with your friends and learning and stuff like that is, like, because to be fair, that's what you do in Street Fighter, right? You go in, like, training mode, or you, like, fight one-on-one with people, and that's the best way to learn. But the fact that, like, it appears on League of Legends to me that that's the only way to learn is kind of crazy to me. Do you know what I mean? That's what I find kind of nuts. That's what I find kind of nuts. But I will put in some work. I will investigate. I will scratch the surface. There are people who want to help me. Somebody else messaged me last night. It seems like there's people who want to indoctrinate me into the League of Legends cult. Wait, that's getting sent off, isn't it? Oh yeah, because I've done my that was my daily task, wasn't it? Alex, hello, happy Easter Sunday to you. Hope you're having a good day. Do you just not want to come? Not want to pick that up today? But yeah, hope you have a good Easter Sunday. Easter Holy Week and Easter here in Spain, Alex. As, like, a Catholic country, it's huge. So there's loads of stuff going on today. Well, loads of stuff been going on all week for Easter. Loads of things been going on for this all week for Easter. It's quite a spectacle, to be honest. As somebody who, like, didn't grow up with this stuff, or at least didn't grow up with it in this country. Do you know what I mean? It's quite a spectacle. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. You do have a good day. It also feels very spring here. It feels very spring. Nice weather. Nice outside. Good. Oh yeah, Holy Week is ending here too. Holy Week is ending here too. So we got it's Easter Sunday today, and I think Easter Monday tomorrow. But honestly, it does kind of continue for a few days, to be honest. At least a lot of the sort of festivities and stuff like that. But yeah, catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for saying hello. You have a good day. It's coming now. I think I can hear it. There it is. Yeah, get this thing out of here. Street Fighter became fun to me after someone sat down and explained all the buttons, how everything works. MK was never quite fun for me because I was painfully aware there's never a lot of intricacies about the game that I don't understand. But nobody could explain to me because my friends were all kids who didn't understand it either. They were just more comfortable than me, basking in the same influence. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, the thing is with Street Fighter as well is at least all the button inputs and stuff like that were on the arcade cabinet. They were printed on the arcade cabinet. You had it in the instruction booklet. So I know that's not telling you like all the mechanics and whatever, but like all of that's there. Mortal Kombat, a lot of like even the, and I mean it did make it more exciting in some ways, but like a lot of the fatalities and stuff were like word of mouth. They were like secrets. They weren't in the instruction manual. They weren't printed on the arcade cabinet. You had to be in the know. So I mean, if you're in the know, cool. But if you're not, then that's just a whole part of the game that you're never gonna have any access to. And also that being said, it's not even that deep. So like those intricacies that you weren't accessing are a lot less compelling and a lot less deep than they are in something like Street Fighter, for example. So you had a sense of missing out on something, but even if you actually did scratch the surface, you wouldn't get that kind of layer of depth that you might get in a Street Fighter. Or I assume is there in like a League of Legends or something like that. Emailed me, you happy? It's not there yet. Okay. Haha. Okay, so I want to save the signal. I want to play it. I'm pretty sure this is a spaceship, man. A lot more fighting. I mean, Avian, you could do quarter circles. Like, that's not an issue. You just need to, like, get used to it and whatever, right? Like, you'd be able to access all those things. But there is also a lot. It's been quite controversial. But a lot of fighting games now, they do have like simplified control modes and stuff in them. They usually come at like a bit of a, there's like a payoff, like there's a trade-off. What is it in frickin', it's my phone. What is it in Street Fighter 6? Because you make like a trade-off. Street Fighter 6 handicap buttons. One button specials, auto combats. 20% less damage. About 20% less damage. It depends on the moves. But on Street Fighter 6 and a lot of the other games now, they have like one button inputs. They have one button inputs, and they have like auto combos. So you can keep doing like pressing like medium attack, and it'll do like a medium attack based combo. Like there's some level of timing to it, but yeah, it gives you usually about a 20% less damage from doing that. Now, you're still playing a lot of the game. I'm not totally against it. If it gets more people playing the games and whatever, I think cool. Because it gets them to focus on positioning, timing, blocking, all these kind of things. And then when they've got those things down, they can then start to focus on like inputs and learning inputs and stuff like that, and then graduate up from the dynamic to whatever, to the modern controls. It's supposed to be a compromise, but the highest level of play, there are some tricks that you can't do. You can do with modern controls that you can't possibly do those inputs with classic controls. Yeah, there's the damage nerf. The damage nerf's always been there though. Fireball. The damage nerf's always been there. At least for Street Fighter. At least for Street Fighter. MK11 is dope. Toxic. Combat with a K, please. Combat with a K. MK11's very fun. MK11 is very fun. I worry Mortal Kombat's dead though. Because Warner Brothers Games has been sold in this sale of Warner Brothers to Netflix / Paramount, whoever's trying to get their mitts on it. Looks like they're going to Paramount. Every single talking about the assets and the sales has no mention of the gaming. No mention of the gaming. So I think it's seen as a complete afterthought, and I wonder if they're going to do anything with it. Yeah, Red from Angry Birds and that Sonic Racing's got some good characters in it. Probably auto-corrected will fix your auto-correction. 2XKO is... They've got some really good talent working on the game. A lot of people from the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and stuff like that, and I feel it could become a really good game. But I think it's got a long way to go. And the fact that they let a lot of staff go on that game, I don't know if it's gonna have the time to become that good game. That's kind of how I feel about 2XKO. I'd love to see it grow and develop into kind of what the game's suggesting it could be, in terms of some of its systems and stuff like that. You can sort of avoid the tag, and you can sort of avoid the pushback combos and stuff at the moment, which is clearly what the game's meant to be about. And I don't think it's leaning into its own identity enough. Itchy Bump. They're adding Majira. Majira's coming in. Majira's coming into that game. Yeah, they do have Itchy Bum in. Yeah, we got this. We're scrolling these. Ignorance is bliss. Majiro. Yeah, that's it. What was I saying? Saying something. Majima. He's also coming in on Shinobi. Oh, dude, I think that's this month. I think that's actually this month he comes in on Shinobi. Because in Shinobi, they're adding him. They're adding Majiro. They're adding Dr. Eggman. And they're adding someone else. And I've been waiting for that. I've been freaking waiting for that. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. Going the right way, the wrong way. Oh. Right, if I got an email, you're happy, you're happy, you're happy. Received. Okay, this is incredible. The data explains so much about deep space field theory. Oh, did I said? Oh, right. I said Majima. Did I say? Right. Okay. Okay. I thought you were correcting me. Okay. 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 I thought it was Majima. Okay. We don't even know where to begin. There are flux patterns like we've never seen, and you can actually hear the shapes interacting. At least we think that's what we're hearing. Nice job. Keep them coming. Give me a bonus. Give me a bonus. Give me a bonus. Please. 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 Okay. I've got a lot of these. I need to buy boxes, don't I? You're killing me. You're killing me making me buy these bloody boxes. You're killing me. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Another week. Another week? I mean, I could buy one of these soon. I'm not buying, like, just fun things. Essentials. Oh, these are only $5. Buy 3 of them. But they're just $5. I can handle that. And then that drops in here. Right? Yeah, that's coming in. Okay, cool. Check that server room real quick, and then I'll go out on my bloody little adventures. Bloody little car. Time for some numeracy. Poo. In poo. Yay. Yay. Did the numeracy, we go, yay. Yeah, I've already done my task for the day, right? So we're looking. We're all good, right? Sierra Hotel, Indigo. Echo Lemur, Delta Shield. Where are you? My things. And thank you. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Grab it. Come on, big box. It's just gonna explode like the last one. Oh, the battery was on me. Okay, I understand now. Okay. How do I get these out? Okay. Okay, now we are talking. Now we are Oh. But whatever this is, I don't dunk. So we're gonna use this, and then we're gonna go here. Not you. 5. Drop you in. You in. In. Okay, cool. I've got 4 of them. That's pretty good, to be honest. This thing's coming along. 5%. So we're gonna hold it. Hold it like hamburger. Gently. Gently hold it. Chuck this there. Other one. And hopefully I'll be in a situation where I actually don't need to buy more fuel. Hopefully I can get that remaining 150 bucks before I need to fuel, because what do you want? 64 fuel. Have fuel, you have 5 fuel. Old. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. We're doing things. Interacting with the world. Okay, this I can use, can't I? Hold this. Whoops. I'm gonna hold on to those, Val. I think I'm still gonna get there. I will if I need to, but I think I'm still gonna get there before I need to buy more fuel. Because I'm on like 89. So I'm thinking that's gonna last me. But we'll see. I'm kind of just banking those, so if things go wrong, I have them. And yeah, if things go wrong here and I need more, I can sell them. But right now I don't need to. So I'm just gonna hold on to my appreciating asset. I'm gonna sit on my gold. What you gotta do at work, don't handle your work in. Yeah, park it outside, it makes sense. Makes sense. Hopefully it can charge at a good rate also when you're driving. It replenishes at a decent enough rate against its use. Yeah, do all your work really quickly and then hand it in slowly throughout the week. It's a top tip. I don't want to give them high expectations of me. Well, somehow survived that and like didn't do any noticeable crazy collision with it exploding. Don't. Let me do numbers. There we go. So we're at Sierra. So I want to go to Charlie. Cool, cool, cool. There is my lad, there is my lad. Round. Go. Go, my vehicle. Go. Like these wind turbines. It's VWATs, these vertical axis wind turbines. Nice to see them. Ball. 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 You have arrived at your destination. Doing. Yippee. Oh, India. Indigo Park. I liked Indigo Park. I think there's more Indigo Park this year. I liked Rambly the raccoon. It was fun. I liked the lion. The lion was sick. Well, I don't remember what he was called. I liked Indigo Park. It was cute. I also just find it always really impressive and sick when it's just like people just make games as well. I think it's so badass. Infinite respect. Right? Good way to not use fuel. Going through the forest. Lol. Lol. If we go. I do like these forests though. They're very, as I keep saying, it gives me Skyrim vibes. Guy who's only ever played Skyrim. This gives me Skyrim vibes. Just find it comfortable. Step, 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 step. 4, 7, 6. We're going 4, 11, 8. Guys, never watched anything. This gives me yeah. I really like the this gives me Luigi's Mansion vibes, like copy pasta. Copy pasta. Always like Shadow Moses in Metal Gear Solid really gives me Luigi's Mansion vibes. Coraline really gives me Luigi's Mansion vibes. Get in the robot, Shinji. Does everything not give you Luigi's Mansion vibes? Somebody is alone in a facility. This kind of gives me Luigi's Mansion vibes. Let's be real. Alone in a mysterious building. That is classic Wii. I got a lot of parking spaces, but I got no guests. Shame. Many such cases. Okay. How are we doing? Downloaded. It gives you Real Housewives of Salt Lake City vibes. How do they still do Real Housewives shows? I assume so, because they're so cheap to produce now. They're so dirt cheap to produce stuff like that. I'm sure there's still a bunch of Real Housewives. I like that they're real. That's what I like about them. They're so darn real. Equip this. Love Island. You have Love Island. I know. 2? Or do I know 3? I might know a third guy who's been on Love Island. Love Island. Definitely know 2. Here is my collection. Any version of me. What if there was Hate Island? That would be scary, wouldn't it? Evil Island. Frightening. Got any Gmails today? Sending me any Gmails? I would not go on reality TV. I mean, I've been asked to go on reality TV. Not go on reality. I recommend the same for you. I mean, do you. You do your life, but I don't think there is a net positive. Well, no, everybody wants to live their lives differently. Everyone wants to live their lives differently, so whatever. But and you could say this is a strange thing for somebody who sort of like literally broadcasts themselves on the internet and shares a lot of things about their life, but I don't know. I know what the point is here. Hell's Fursuits. Like Hell's Kitchen. I wish it was Hate Island. You wish it? Genie wish or just wish? Birthday wish? Shooting star wish? What level of wish would you categorize it as? Wish.com. Wish.com's like Temu and stuff, right? That's what Wish.com was, right? Like shop for like 50 cents. The link, the evil link. The link of evil. You had a friend who decided to go on the furry episode of Tyra Banks show. I did not know there was a furry episode of the Tyra Banks show. I'm sorry, I haven't considered it for a long time though. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like not a move. At least for me, I don't see the... Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I don't know the concept of that, but I just feel whatever the situation is, daytime TV is probably not the place to do it. Oh, declined. Okay, declined. Yeah, that's the move. I do understand the like appeal of like, ooh, TV sees me? TV sees me? It's like, nah, man. Cool stuff is your own shit. You know what I mean? You don't need Tyra Banks. Yeah. Set you on. Oh, no signal. But anyway, I can set that spinning. I'll set that spinning, and I'll change that when I have signal. Wait, what you mean? Did I not do that? Well, maybe I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay. I understand the lure, I understand the appeal. There is this one specific furry here who... It started because he went on this, like, this show that they have on Kick. There's this stream on Kick, which is really, really popular. And it's like a Big Brother kind of thing. It's like a, you know, it's like a house where they put all these people in. And they've got loads of cameras filming them 24/7. It's just like these two Spanish guys put one together. They have it on Kick. It's freaking huge. I've talked about this before. And they put like a lot of vulnerable people in there. There's like people with like clearly have like mental disabilities or something. They just grab like, you know, they get people like gypsies. They get people like whatever. They just get like, you know, whatever is gonna cause sort of like raucous and chuck it all in together. And they got this guy who's like a Spanish furry. And off the back of that, he's been on a bunch of like Spanish talk shows now and stuff like this. And it's like, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. He's being taken advantage of. I mean, he's enjoying being on television, but like he's the butt of the joke, and I don't think he realizes that. What is healthcare like in Spain? It's very good. It's very good, Tony. The healthcare is very good. You've got public healthcare system, so it just comes out of our taxes or whatever. It's pretty high quality. It's very good. I had a surgery here. I had a surgery here in Spain. It's the only surgery I've had in my life, so I can't like compare that to anything else. But it was a very good experience. I cannot say anything bad about it. I cannot say anything bad about it. Like the entire process, like everything I went through. There was wait times, you know, like that's what you get in like public healthcare. Like sometimes you have to wait for things, but I haven't ever had to wait for anything that's urgent, you know? Every sort of healthcare that I've had to receive in Spain, if it's not, I have had to wait sometimes, but I've never had to wait in a situation that was urgent. I had to wait in a situation where like I personally found it understandable, because there's probably a lot of other more urgent cases, and I think they should skip to the queue ahead of me. You know what I mean? I'm happy for somebody who is in, you know, more of a need to get seen to before me. So the only criticism you could have is like some things have had like fairly long wait times, but I feel from my circumstances that it's been like totally fine and manageable and not a problem. But yeah, I would say the healthcare is really, really good here. I'd say the healthcare is really, really good here. I think they're probably I from what I understand, the doctors and whatever get quite underpaid for what they're doing, to be honest. So I would understand of not wanting to work in healthcare in Spain, but for me, it's like the patient's very good. Toxic, hope you have a good sleep. Hope you have a good sleep. I'm going to be playing some Space Marine 2 operations tomorrow. So hopefully you can join, because I want to try out some Space Marine 2 operations and do different classes of the characters and stuff like that. So if you do want to fire bolt guns and that crazy, I've forgotten the name of it, that explodey gun you like, the Mala gun? I can't remember what it's called. Whatever it is. Begins with an A. M. I don't even name letters right now. But yeah, if you want to hop on and do some Space Marine stuff tomorrow, that would be very fun. Melter! That's it, Melter gun. It melts things, and it's a gun. But yeah, if you want to play some Space Marine tomorrow, that would be good fun. It would be very, very good fun. Enjoy your sleep, enjoy your eep. Congratulations on the first 2 builds of the Pokemon Mon. Yankee Doodle went to riding on a pony. Server's finished. Server's looking sick and slick. Oh. You got this little cretin in the corner. What am I doing here? I'm sitting in such weird positions today. I'm like moving around on the sofa and I'm sitting like a... That's good. 5. That's good. Stupid. It's gonna be a 2. It's gonna be a 2. So gonna be a 2. That's gonna be a 0. That's gonna be a 5. It's gonna be a 2. 4. It's gonna be a 8. The Melter gun. It's gonna be 3, 2, 7, 4, 8, 1, 6. It's easy peasy when you focus on the task. It's kinda hard when being silly. Okay, so let's check right polarization. It's like an Ixnay on that. Let's try the center. polarization. Looks like an Ixnay on that. Let's try out the left polarization. Perfect. Speed it. Perfect. And over here, gonna check the bottom just to be sure. It would be tragic if it went all that way. Let's start cranking. Let's crank it up. Bop it. Twist it. Flick it. Spin it. I want to buy a Bop It, man. Would you guys watch a stream where I just sit there in Fursuit and I just play Bop It? For like 3 hours. That'd be compelling. I'd say yes. Maybe 10 minutes, not 3 hours. Interesting, getting different messages here. Getting mixed messages. 5 p.m. and it's quite dark outside. Is this England? Am I in England? 5 p.m. and it's dark. Dude, it's England. It's more like it's... Oh, lightning. Was that lightning? Juggling Bop It with playing a different game. It's starting to sound like a Mr. Beast video now. I got 100 furries to play Minecraft survival mode and juggle Bop It at the same time in Fursuit. 3 Bop Its at once, that would be confusing. That would be so confusing. Actually, dude, that being said, I've never played Bop It in Spanish. I wonder what he sounds like. I wonder what he sounds like in Spanish. Last furry to Bop It and kill the Ender Dragon wins $1. Mr. Rex Island. Dude, I saw... You know Mr. Beast has a body double for his thumbnails? I was watching a little clip of it yesterday. He has a body double who, like, you know, jumps in the air or, like, pretends he's flying or whatever for his thumbnails, and then they, like, you know, superimpose his face on it. Because Mr. Beast's day is organized to the last second, and there are some things he's just not going to be available to do in his busy schedule. Like all the great artists of the world, to be honest. Mr. Beast. Oh my god. Jimmy, right? That's his name, Jimmy. I like when people call... I had a friend like this with Skrillex. He really liked Skrillex. And he would always be referring to Skrillex by their real name. What's Skrillex's real name? Oh, I can't remember what it was, but he used to always refer to Skrillex by his real name. And I'm like, he's not your friend. Like, he's not your mate. You know what I mean? Like, what was Skrillex's real name? Skrillex. Real name. Sonny. He was just like, oh, you seen what Sonny did? And I'm like, he's not our friend. Like, it's not our friend Sonny. He's Skrillex. You know what I mean? It was Sonny, not Zani. Close. He was called Sonny. Sonny John Murrah. There we go. Sonny John Murrah. And he was always like, oh, you seen what Sonny did? I was like, first I didn't, because I don't really care about Skrillex that much. Like, no hate, Skrillex is fine. But he was always like that sort of thing. I love in Elden Ring, you can use the message system to put down a message that says Mist or Beast. I do. I also like that. I also quite enjoy that. Mr. Beast, Jimmy overlord the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I like referring to Mr. Beast as Jimmy. Like, you seen what Jimmy was doing? See what Jimmy did? You see what Mr. Jimmy Beast did? I can't imagine streamlining your channel such a great becomes a machine. Yeah, I mean, he's clearly obsessed, isn't he? He's clearly obsessed, and that's how it's got that kind of like level of success and whatever. He clearly likes number go up. Fortnite's also a word. Jimmy from Better Call Saul. The titular Jimmy from Better Call Saul. They put together a really weird system. A really weird sentence. First name Mr., last name Beast, nickname Jim. James. James Beast is no friend of mine. Yeah, we're gonna download. Probably set away another download and then go to bed. You were born during an episode of, and the doctor earnestly asked my mother if she'd name me Sonny. Maybe it was like Sonny and Cher show? Maybe? Sonny, Cher and her husband had a show, didn't they? The Sonny and Cher show? Monsieur Jimothy Bestiary. Getting the real music here. Michael Mouse is no friend of mine. Save this. Oh! What? Freeman on the job? Oh, Magnum PI or something. Yeah, something like okay, so one of those shows, like a Magnum PI or one of those like procedural sort of Hawaii 5-0. Dukes of Hazzard. I think this is gonna be the room that kills me, right? The room that crushes me. Yeah, the room that crushes me. The room that doth crush. Old Jamie talks to the thing. Jimmy! I can't do Muscle Man. I should practice Muscle Man. Oh. Yeah, one of those sorts of things. I know what you're talking about. That sort of like network television procedural. I get you. I really need to sleep. But it would be optimal if I set this away. What's the time? Too tired. Fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. Can't get crushed with those if you clip to the floor. True. True. But absorbed by the checkerboard pattern room. It's like the FNAF room, no? There's a lot of checkerboard patterns in FNAF. Five Nights at FNAF. I just still find it insane that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is not about surviving Five Nights at Freddy's. The first 4 nights, he takes sleeping pills and goes to sleep. It's baffling to me. The choices that some people make are so confusing to me. Like, I don't get it. Five Nights at Jimmy's. Dread to think what happens there. Jimothy Mr. Beast. Oh, there's one. Wouldn't that be good? Cool. Thank you for being. Stamina is dangerously low. I'm gonna set the Spinaroonie away. Okay, cool. We're close on the other one. We're actually already close on this. So this could be very fortuitous. Freddy 2 had him survive half a night Freddy. Yeah, it did have that one sequence in Freddy 2. It did have that one sequence in Freddy 2. Well, my name is Markiplier. I never really watched, like, you know, like the era of YouTube that's like Markiplier and PewDiePie. But dude, I'm so sick to death. I see these like viral posts. Like, I've got nothing against PewDiePie, right? He seems fine, whatever. But I see these like viral posts all the time. As like, did PewDiePie work out? Like, he cracked the code of how to live his life, became famous, retired at 30, walked away from the fame, and moved to Japan. It's like I see this like every day. Raised a beautiful family. All in Japan. Like, every day. Alright. Crack the code. Get it. Get it. I can make it to bed in time. Alright, done. I'm passing out, bro. Bedtime. You're too tired. Are you too tired to go to bed? Is that what you're too tired about? You're too tired to go to bed? That seems crazy, lady. Let's go, let's go. Yes, Swede. Swede in Japan. Exactly. Am I too hungry to sleep? Am I too hungry to? I'm too hungry to sleep. Okay, well let's just like that. There we go. Sometimes it's actually money of all decision-making powers ruining artistic vision. I strongly believe that's so pure ponage died, and they made their final episodes that showed about finally making it and getting signed by a TV studio. I was looking forward to getting a season 3, which advanced the plot and answered some of the mysteries. Instead, we got a reboot with all the same jokes. But all the 5 actors are 5 years older now and higher production value, quality. Oh, wow. I agree with you there. I completely agree with you there. I think in the case of Five Nights at Freddy's, though, that's not the case. In Five Nights at Freddy's, like the guy, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, something's here again. The creator of Five Nights at Freddy's had like final approval on like loads of stuff, and I think like the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, and he can do this because it's his thing. But I think he does not understand what is popular about Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I don't think he gets that. I think he does a bunch of stuff, like, in spite of that. So I agree with you completely, Fireball. And I think there's, as we like to say, many such cases. There are many such cases of that. But the FNAF one isn't. The FNAF one is not that. Because he had like final script approval, and it's why that movie was in like production hell for a very long time. It's like literally all on him. There's a very interesting interview he did for the 10th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's like a 2-hour interview that he did with the YouTube channel, and it's fascinating because you listen to him talk, and the way he talks about Five Nights at Freddy's is like in a way that does not seem to apply to what you might think about like why Five Nights at Freddy's is like popular or whatever. Yeah, the one with Dorko. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really, really interesting. He talks about how the game set in like the pizza complex, the like first person, like Poppy Playtime adventure game that's in like the pizza place. He talks about that one, and he talks about how the story was all wrong But he says that was my fault because I didn't explain to the developers what the story is. I just gave them hints, and I assumed they'd be able to work out what the story was. And it's like, what is this? Is insane. It's really interesting. It's really really fascinating. But yeah, those like core elements of like I would actually like seek out that section of the interview because I think it's actually chaptered as well. Like you'll listen to this and like how would anyone? It's baffling. It's actually baffling. As you can probably hear by how baffled I am. The floor is made of poop. The floor is made of poop. Jump in the poop. At least we're gonna get through this night because we're just freezing asleep. No, it's exactly like that, Fireball. It's exactly like that. And I don't. He's like because the final act of that game, you fight like you fight Springtrap. You know, you fight like the bunny rabbit, the bad guy who's in most of the games. You fight like a volcano, like set on fire, like molten version of him. And he was like, "Oh yeah, none of that was meant to happen because like I gave them all the clues about." Dude, the line is that he says is he like, "I told them about all the objects that hinted to what the story was." And I assumed because I told them where the objects should be located and placed in the game, they would understand the context and the meaning and the story behind them. And they didn't. So instead, at the end of the game, you fought a volcano rabbit. And I just don't understand how that would happen. I do not understand how that would happen. You just keep on dreaming. Only the. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You an alien? Who are you? I like your walk cycle. Oh, there's more of you. There's 2 of you. There's 3 of you. Huh? I like your walk cycle. No, it's actually like that, Avian. It's actually fascinating. Very fascinating. I wonder if we got another dream. Planet Dream here. Boy, oh boy, I love to dream. The fun I have while dreaming. Oh, that's my quad bike outside. Atava. Saved. Fortnite save. Dude, which day is Fortnite Save the World? That's like soon, right? Is that like in a. Is that like in like 2 weeks or something? Is that like middle of April? 9:30. 9:39. The Big Eep. Fortnite Doom the World. Hope not. I certainly hope not. It's time to download and check my emails. Okay, what have we got here? I'd like to save that. Ah, they went unaligned. Screw you. Screw you. Piece of. Problematic. It's very problematic. Okay, there we go. And time to check the emails. Daily task. 2 signals level 0, and we gotta go to Mike. Is Mike the M in the phonetic alphabet? Servers, console, radio tower. It's gonna be the radio tower again, isn't it? Let's check in Mike. Let's feed. Mike is good. Romeo, so we're gonna go to Mike, we're gonna go to Romeo, go to Sierra, we're gonna go to Charles, Choo Choo Charles. A lot of places to go. Michael Mouse is no friend of mine. In here. Yes. Yeah. So we're 5, 7, 2. You're gonna take how long? Take a hot minute. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I just hope I can make $600 before I run out of The tower's flashing red. I'm gonna assume that means bad. Bad can I be? Skip it up a up a dee da be. Have you guys seen the Naruto theme park? Oh, by crouching. Okay. There was like a Naruto land in some French theme park. I thought it was like AI schlop and not real. It's actually real. There's like a Naruto, like they've added like a Naruto like land, like hidden village area to like this French theme park. And you can go on like Naruto's shuriken spinner and stuff like that. Use. Perfect. What if I... Okay. I want to go see Kakashi Sensei. Yeah, your French center is obsessed with theme parks. I like theme parks a lot. I think theme parks are cool. Boing. I have seen the Barbie thing. Yeah, I've seen the Barbie thing. I saw videos of the Barbie thing. Yeah, they did some sort of like Barbie dream experience, and it was like in a convention hall, and there was like nothing there. Yeah, I saw that. That was really bad. That was bad. The Naruto thing wasn't a scam, though. The Naruto thing looked cool. The theming looked pretty cool. The thing I like most about theme parks is I like the theming. I like just like walking around the cowboy land or whatever. I think it's cool. We've got a couple of theme parks here in Madrid. We got like 2 in Madrid, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, I quite like the theming. One's a Warner Brothers land, which is cool. And the other one has like a huge like Nickelodeon section, which is cool. It's got SpongeBob stuff. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Good morning, Ramon. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good Easter Sunday. Get yourself some eggs. Get yourself some chocolate. If that's what you do. That's where we gotta get the pen and paper out. Dude, I'm more diligent in this job than my real job. Dude, whenever I'm doing work in a game, I feel like the episode of The Simpsons where Bart's playing the virtual reality yard work. Always feel like that. Feel like I'm a freaking idiot. Okay, let's go. He's having so much fun. So we're going to make a report for Michael. Michael Mouse is no friend. 124795 BD78. Tear it off. Collect coal for Rex the dog. We're gonna SV ping it. Where are we gonna go? Sierra. Target. Sierra Hotel Indigo. Echo Lima Shield. Perfect. But yeah, I like the. You know how there's like in SpongeBob, there's like a theme park in SpongeBob. It's called like Glove World or something like that. In like the SpongeBob area of the theme park in Madrid, it's like all themed to be like Glove World, like be the theme park from SpongeBob. I like that a lot. I think it's very cool. You made fun of your ex for that. Um, most games played now are dead end job simulator. Right, right. It's like, what am I doing? Yeah. That said, dude, I keep looking at. Is it Trading Card Shop Simulator? I keep looking at that one. I think that's the one I keep looking at. I'm like, what if I had my own trading card shop and it was simulated? Hmm. Down we go. Yeah, look at that voiding of the trees. Holy moly. Oh, has he got like a pretty interesting job? Well, the Germans really like those. Do they like kind of like the new sort of sloppy ones, or do they like because they kind of come in eras, didn't they? Because you had all these like annual, yeah, those ones like Truck, Train, and Farming Simulator. Right, 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 right. Because that's what I was about to say. They've kind of come in eras. You've had like annual editions of those games for like a very long time, and then you have these new ones that kind of seem like they're aiming to be like stream games or whatever. Like kind of like the water park one we played, or that one I was referring to just before the. I saw a blind box one the other day. It's blind box shop simulator. It's like, all right, whatever. Writing software 4 hours a week, nothing like glamorous, pays well, and lines up the interest hobbies. Yeah, I mean, if you'd enjoy that and just sort of like doing the puzzles of sitting down and doing that and be kind of no one's really on your back asking you to do stupid stuff. It's just, do the task. So I think that's the thing with a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs just get ruined by all the other stuff, the middle management and all the other crap that surrounds it, right? I think most tasks in their essence, unless it's something really intense and really like, physically and mentally draining. I think a lot of stuff at the core of it, the idea of a task or the idea of a job, you can find that like inherently interesting and stuff like that. It's just how much friction is there to stop doing it, right? what friction is preventing you from engaging with it, right? In terms of like middle management or extra silly responsibilities that don't really feel like what you signed up for, that don't really seem to contribute to the task you're trying to achieve. Because I think most people go into their work in like good faith and like try to achieve the task that's set out for them. Sometimes other stuff can be tacked onto it, which make it a bit frustrating, right? At least that's me. At least that's me. I find sometimes the things that can surround work and surround tasks to be very frustrating, especially if I don't recognize the value of it, or I don't really see how it fits in and out, or like how it relates to what I'm supposed to be good at or I'm not good at. So, there we go. We're in the money. We're in the money. Romeo. Romeo, Romeo, where art thou? SpongeBob before the incident, SpongeBob before the incident. Why art thou SpongeBob before the incident? Deep breath. Hello again to you. Hope you're having a good day. You've been stopping by a lot of streams recently, Deep Breath. Thank you for hopping by. Lurking and chatting. Always appreciate where people think it's worth spending their time hanging out with us. The high compliment, I appreciate it. Let's truck up this hill. The only piece of like rote memorization I was really asked to do in school was memorize all of. I had an English literature class, right, where we had this teacher, Mr. Gillard. He would sit at the front of the class and read the dictionary and do bicep curls. He was like roided up, and he would just sit and read the dictionary and do bicep curls. Over and over and over. I think he was trying to master sort of the physical and mental world from first principles, pumping iron and reading the dictionary. Yes, I agree with that statement, but he was also like, I was not somebody who really got like scared of, you know, teachers or something like that, but that guy was like, he was pretty aggressive. He clearly didn't want to be there, and he was quite aggressive. So, from that perspective, it wasn't particularly a vibe. How do I get in? There we go. But anyway, was I saying route? I like to say route and route. I like to throw those out interchangeably. But, what was I yapping on about? Mr. Gillard, right. For some reason, he was insistent that we learned all of the... He wanted us to learn all of the Shakespeare, like, not filmography, like bibliography, whatever, the works of Shakespeare. He wanted us... I'm laughing at Sonny's comment. He wanted us to learn all of the works of Shakespeare in order. And we spent like a month doing this. I don't know why he's obsessed with it. But he wanted us to. And he had like, he did have some sort of like, is it mnemonic device or whatever? He was like, oh, number 1 looks like this, which reminds you that this is the first... I don't know. I don't know why we did that. It seemed like a waste of time. From what I understand, from what like Arisu's told me, there's a lot of rote memorization in the Spanish education system. And it seems like there is in America for... I don't know, it seems like... in the UK, our exams were externally moderated, so you do America in the UK, our exams were like externally moderated, so you do a test, and then your test would get sent off in the post somewhere. Well, now they get digitally scanned, but they get sent off, and somebody marks them. And they get sent back, right? I feel you're also going to enjoy how I said Mark there. Hello, my name is Markiplier. But from what I understand in Spain, and I think a lot of places in the States, you do your test in the school, and your teacher grades you? Is that right? So I think there's a lot of like more learning for the test there, because they set the test. When, like, in the UK, like, they don't set the test. Like, your school doesn't set the test, so they can teach you, like, the content which will be on the test, but they can't teach to the test directly. But from what I understand in Spain, there's a lot of teaching to the test because the teachers know what the test is going to be, and they're going to grade the test. So there's a lot of just like rote memorization of like learning the answers to the test, basically. I don't know. That's why Americans freaked out the loudest when Pluto got demoted to non-planet. They memorized names and passed tests on paper more than actually understanding what it means to be a planet or how gravity actually works. Right. Right. Now you're saying the Americans. So how's it working in Canada? How's it work over there? But yeah, anyway, I didn't do a lot of rote. Did I even change that? I don't know if I did. I didn't do a lot of rote memorization in school. The only thing I did rote memorization for was basically the works of Shakespeare. I did not like them. In Cadia from Warhammer 40k. Do you believe that Warhammer 40k is happening, you know, in a different world in the future? Or do you think it's happening in a different plane of existence in the future? Like, do you think their year 40,000 is happening now? You know, we're basing this on Warhammer 40,000 is real. It's happening just in a different dimension. Do you think it's like in a different dimension in the future, or it's in a different dimension now? Like, do you think Warhammer 40k is happening simultaneously to present day Earth? What do you think? How do I do this? I just type in alpha, right? What, I'm just talking crap. Don't listen to me. Talking crap. We would have had Pluto be a dual planet, by the way. It's locked in rotation with its moon, so it's like a love dance. I can't remember how the old classification works. It was all just for scale, wasn't it? I can't remember what it was, but they called it a dwarf planet. Yeah, but it's very flat Earth, though, for when, like, something you've learned gets corrected and then you get angry. It is very, like, flat Earth mentality, isn't it? Just like, no, Pluto is a planet because I learned it was a planet. I do get it, though, because Pluto's cool. I like it. It's tiny. It's fun. Tyranids are scary. I like the Grenier. I'm a fan of the Grenier. I'm still fascinated by the flat Earth thing, though. I just don't understand the profiteering. I don't understand how the shadow government wins by tricking us into thinking we're a globe. Why would they trick us? What would be the point? Save error, no. B when my save error is no. B when I'm rolling backwards. How am I doing for fuel? 55, baby. Dude, we're never buying fuel again. We are never buying fuel again. Eris! I want to go there on Warframe. It's on my map. I want to visit. I wish to visit. I wish to go everywhere in the solar system. I'd like to go into space. I would genuinely like to go into space. In Canada, we learn the planets, but also a fair bit about their individual personalities. I don't think I was ever asked to give the 9 names in order. Right. Right. I guess I... That's good. That's good. Like, context rather than just getting facts and stuff like that. But how does the Canadian sort of, like, education and testing system and whatever work? The only thing I know is from the opening of what's it called? Nathan For You. Where he's like, I graduated from a Canadian business school with really good grades. That's the only thing I know. I did quite a bit on the... No, not a lot. Not a lot. What did we do on planets? We did life cycle of stars. We did life cycle of average size stars and massive stars. We did circular motion, so we could do that for like orbits. And do like, you know, like F equals mv squared over r. Yeah, planets themselves, I don't think we did much. I don't think we did much. Titan's a good moon. Jupiter. Save this bad boy. Play you. Save you. Yeah, we didn't actually do much about, like... I'm just curious because, like, out of the two examples I gave you, right? Were you, like, internally or externally assessed? You know? Were you, like, did your teacher grade the exams that give you your final grade to, like, access, like, university or higher education? Or were you assessed by an external body outside of the school? Because that's kind of what I was talking about here. Because in the UK, you're assessed by external body separate from your school. So your school can't, like, do any tricks to, like, make you seem better or worse or whatever. It's all, like, it's an external body who tests you. It's kind of like, I think it's like the same in those countries. Not even like music exams. So you might do, like, you know, guitar classes or violin lessons with, like, a teacher, and then you go off and do the test. It's like that in English education. You, like, learn all the stuff in school, and then you get, like, you go off. Well, it happens in your school usually, but you do the test, and then all those get sent off. Apparently learned more in the higher plus sets, which is full of nerds. You're only in higher. Yeah, I think a lot in at least in, like, GCSE, there's like a there was, like, different, like, levels and tiers for science. You either got, like, a single GCSE, a double GCSE, or a triple GCSE. I think it kind of, there was, like, different levels and stuff, right? He wanted, how many did he want? He wanted 2 signals. 2 signals. Your teacher salary grades, gotcha. You only scored externally thing, remember, it's an optional math competition. Yeah, cool. Gotcha. Yeah, they have stuff like that in yeah, all over the world, where they have like maths challenge and stuff, and it's set by, like, a certain university or whatever. Foundation higher plus, gotcha. Oh, I chucked it in the corner. Yeah, that's where I put it. Chuck these in the corner. So I want to hold you. Oh. Well, that was redundant. Okay, I want to use you. Grab 2 of these. 2 of these in here. Bang. I want to put my piece of paper here. Put my lid on here. I want to hold you. Gonna plonk you outside. Okay. Alright, that's good. I want that. Relax. Perfect. Yeah, we're doing good here. I think we can get that 600 before things kick off. Yeah, I put a drive in. Let's go. Ah, a drive rack. Okay, that's what I want. Yeah, that sounds thank you for that, Val. That sounds exactly what I want. That sounds that sounds like really useful. That sounds really useful. Yeah, because I'm just stockpiling for now and just having like a backup reserve, and then when that gets way too much and I don't need that, I can start sending them off. But I just kind of want to cover my bases for now because I'm not sure how things are gonna progress. 50's not much either. Wait, I was trying to say about 600, wasn't I? Not 500, 600 I'm trying to say about. Yeah. Do. Come on. Gimme summon. Gimme summon. Brother. May I have some oats? I can hear the drone. I wanna know. Have you ever heard the drone? Sir. Sir. Something. Give us something. Por favor. Please and thank you. We'll ask politely. Where are we going? Ah, the signals. Signals we love. Yeah, you mentioned that a long time ago. I remember that, Val. I remember that you said you were saving them for like a processing thing, which we don't have yet. Yeah, so that will be useful. I'm sure. I got them already, or take some time to get back. Alright, I'm gonna save up for today. Dude, we played quite a lot. Save that bad boy up. Yes, sirree. Gonna waddle on over here. I'm gonna waddle dee and waddle do over here.
Haha. Ha 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 ha. Do 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 do. There I am. The dog. The eponymous dog. The titular dog. Over here. Over where? Over everywhere. Dude, my thing is freaking out. Can my notepad not freak out, please? I wish to use notepad. I wish to use notepad. Okay, I just want to update something real quick. And then we can start to wind things down over here. Okay, what do we got? We got... Granny got a gun. We can check them out. We can check them out for sure, for sure, for sure. What do we got? We got that then. We got that then. Okay, that looks good. I'm a Super Saiyan. You think I'm a Super Saiyan? I don't know if I'm a Super Saiyan. I'm something. I'm something. Oh, dude, we're now playing that game for like 4 hours. Well, we were probably yapping for like 30 minutes at the start, weren't we? We were probably yapping for about 30 minutes at the start. But good people, thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. I'm quite looking forward to. I do have the golden hair. Yeah, but like the hair at the top. I mean, oh, to be fair, I got that. I do have the glow. Yeah, actually, I do have the glow. I do have the backlighting bloom, don't I? I do have the glow. There's quite a few things I'm looking forward to this week. There's and month in general. And month in general. We got quite a few things coming up. So if you want to hang out for any of these things, I mean, do... Oh. Da, 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 da. Okay. So ho ho. So ho 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 ho. Quite a few things I'm looking forward to this week and in general, honestly, in general this month. Because we do have like Tomodachi Life come next week, which will be fun because we can start getting just like a bunch of focals and yokels in that game. So that's gonna be really cool the week that's coming up. That's real soon. But tomorrow the idea is to do some Spas Marlini. I want to check out these different classes which they got in the operations. That game's freaking cool. I'm excited for that. We're probably going to do a peak game on Tuesday. Which should be fun. So if anyone plays peak, feel free. Feel free. We've some more Warframe on Wednesday. We're going to play a new Mascot Horror Schlop game with a release on Thursday. There is a new Pokemon game coming out, Pokemon Champions. I'm going to try that out. It's free to play, so if you do have a Switch or a mobile device, you can play that. It's just like Pokemon Showdown, except like legit, licensed. And gonna do a Jackbox game at the weekend. So if anyone wants to play Jackbox the weekend that's coming up, this is gonna be my first time playing Jackbox. I've never played Jackbox. I don't even like know anything about it apart from you can play with other people. I have a vague idea that maybe sometimes you draw things, but I'm going into Jackbox blind. I think it's Party Pack 4. It's whichever one they gave for free on Epic's Games like a month or so ago. So I think it's Jackbox Party Pack number 4 is the one I've got. Because it's whichever one Epic Games gave me for free. I think it's 4. Maybe it's 6. I think though it's 4. Because I did look this morning. But I might be wrong. I don't mind being wrong. So 6-4. Maybe 6-4. Yeah, 6-4. But so some cool kind of stuff too. Oh, 6 Nintendo. Okay, I just thought we were doing 6-7, but just with random numbers. Okay, yeah, Nintendo 64. I'm stupid, man. I'm brain rotted. Triple T has destroyed my brain. But yeah, some fun stuff to look forward to. So I'm looking forward to a bunch of that stuff. So if you want to hang out with us anytime during the week, you know we're here. We know we're dossing about. We're doing silly things. We're around. And we're on the Discord in between and all that kind of thing. But do enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to Google why I'm thirsty all the time. I've said 6-7 before, Zani. I've said it before. Don't worry. I am plugged into the cultural zeitgeist. I am locked in. I am locked into the cultural zeitgeist. I am. But yeah, I'm gonna Google why I feel thirsty all the time, but I still happen to be pissing like a horse. I want to know what's going on there. Probably electrolytes. You're right. It's probably electrolytes. I imagine electrolytes look like sea monkeys. Just little dudes who float around your body, causing joy. But enjoy the rest of your day, people. Thank you for hanging out. If you want to join in on Space Marine tomorrow, please do. If you want to join in on Peak on Tuesday, please do. If you want to join in on Warframe on Wednesday, please do. Etc. Yada yada yada. And take care. Bye.